And then go live. There we go. With that. Hello, Impossible Sand. Welcome in. Congrats on redeeming first. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful outfit. Hello, Chinchilla. X, Y, and X. Star Slayer of the Galaxy. Calcium Anti-Cheat. Or Callum, not Calcium. Callum. Alpha Veil. Shins Mashers. Shin Smashers. Kit Ryu. Welcome in. Hud Boss. Boba the T. Judge John is back. Hello, everybody that's popping in from TikTok. We're just getting started. We're getting set up for the pirate court hearings. Hello, random user. Investing chips. It's Tuck. Corby. Giga Ninja. We're doing the courts. We're prosecuting pirates with made-up crimes. That is a lot of people. They're here for Judge John. Maybe be a bit quieter, your cat is sleeping in your cupboard. I'm going to get louder, just because you said that. Hello, Chicken Bro. Judge John does know best. This is true. You're planning on cheating today, but now you've heard my majestic voice and will never cheat again. You're welcome, is all I have to say to that. Welcome in, Crispy, and Mr. Two-Ball. That salty chick, good to see you. Happy Monday to you too. Yeah, this is the Judge John outfit. This is kind of the closest to like a judge outfit I could find. Even Flameheart fears John, as he should, as he should. Get back, wait, what was it? Go back to normal Sea of Thieves content. Brother, when have I ever made normal Sea of Thieves content? No, tell me. I do need to, like, I would like to know. When have I ever made normal Sea of Thieves content? I'm a role player. I have never made normal Sea of Thieves content. That's why I'm broke. Because I don't make money. I don't play this game normally. If you want normal content, go watch fucking Boxy. Literally any Sea of Thieves creator that's not me. Hello, Star Slayer of the Galaxy. You're here because you wanted to see how many boats didn't pay their taxes today. Well, I'm not the IRS. So, I mean, we could ask, you know, if people have been paying their taxes. That's probably going to be one of the crimes they've committed, one of our made-up crimes that we'll be holding in the court. Let's see, I need to make the chat smaller if I can, because the icons are too big. Is there a way I can adjust chat size? It's like, oh my god. 99 plus review requests under moderation. I need to clean out the moderation queue at some point. Chat appearance, here we go. There we go. That's much better. Shall I might just make it like the smallest. I'll keep it like that size. Love the new Helldivers 2 stereotypes video you made. Hell yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I think my next one's gonna be Sea Thieves stereotypes. Are you Australian? I'm not Australian. No. I can sometimes do an Australian accent. But no, I'm not Australian. I'm American. Who's John Anti-Cheat? Never heard of him. I don't know. Crazy guy I hear. Thank you, Nicodemus. Nicodemus. Glad you enjoy the content. The fit is exquisite as always, sir. Thank you, thank you. I put a solid 2 minutes into making it. This literally is my normal John Anti-Cheat outfit, but just the dress outfit over it, and I changed the hair. Everything else is the exact same. Yeah, we got Blenda. Blenda will be our prosecution today. Jackler is a witness. What part of Australia are you from? So I'm from the part of Australia known as Florida. It's actually my favorite province of Australia. Um, a lot of creatures, a lot of alligators, you know, a lot of water. Well, exactly, yeah. Obviously, I'm Australian. I mean, Florida, Australia. Basically the same thing. Wait, what is this? For some reason, Stream Elements timed out somebody. Vanishes in a puff of smoke was the reason. Okay. I don't know what they did, but Stream Elements didn't like it. I don't think I even had moderation on it. Thank you, Captain Flameart. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Talk normal for 5 seconds. Do you want me to speak in normal accent? Do you not like a normal Judge Ron? Do you want to big sweaty Russian man instead? I don't think normal pirate wants to hear big sweaty Russian man every single time that we are doing inspection. You want normal, but you don't get normal. You don't get sweaty Russian man. Thank you for the follow, Major Brains. There's the Discord link if anybody wants to join. Yeah, that was definitely an Australian accent. I mean, they're pretty close, you know, Russia, Australian. It's a good, like, 2-hour drive. Thank you for the stretch redeem, random user. I thought you just said I was just doing an Australian accent. They didn't mop today? Oh, you use exclamation vanish and it deletes all your messages. Okay. I didn't realize you can do that. Huh. The more you know. It said it like timed you out. I was like, oh. I didn't know Stream Elements had moderation. Floridian is just Australian without the down under. Amen to that. That was Chinese. Yes. Definitely Chinese. Thank you, Sardine Fretter. Glad you enjoy the content. How do you compare yourself to BattleEye anti-cheat? I don't know many games I've played that use BattleEye, or at least the games that I've played that do have anti-cheat, typically don't have cheater issues, so I couldn't tell you. I don't really know what games use BattleEye, so if I had to guess, it's probably effective. You know, if I'm playing games that have BattleEye and I don't ever interact, or I guess I say interact with, ever run into cheaters. Hello, Corby, and Goff the Goat. Welcome in. Did you know John Anti-Cheat is streaming Sea of Thieves right now? No way. I didn't actually know that, thank you for telling me. Hello, Fluff. Welcome in. Glad you enjoy the videos. Hot Cod. Probably said that wrong. Your PC is buns. Thank you. And your PC, I'm sure, is amazing. Would you like a gold star? Are you an actor, by the way? No, I'm not an actor. I'm an editor. My skills pretty much mainly reside in editing. That's my thing. And that's what I did before John Anti-Cheat. I was editing. I was full-on editor. Alright, I'm going to check and see if our fourth will be joining, and if he doesn't, I have a replacement. Are we near any, ships? Any people to prosecute?
No, I haven't gotten that far. I had to get my first witness, Captain Crackle, out.
Understandable.
Yeah, don't worry, Captain Crackle's great. He's on it.
Here's the, Discord if anybody wants to join. I already put that in chat. I don't know why I'm putting it again. Alright, let me see if our fourth will be joining. And I have the announcement I need to publish. Why do people complain about 60 FPS? If I had to guess, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure even at 60 FPS you can sometimes have like frame tearing, or I guess frame lag, whatever the proper term is for it. A good like 70 to 80 kind of guarantees you're not gonna have any frame issues. If I had to guess, that's probably why. Though I typically don't see people complaining about 60 FPS. I mean,
I'm
60
not seeing
FPS is
anything
kind of
on
like
the
the standard
horizon.
for most
I
games.
see
So.
absolutely nothing on the map.
Oh, no, there are
And if
not
it's
drops
there,
here.
they're a liar.
Carrier. I'm not a Sea Thieves partner. Belinda, you are beautiful right now. You are dancing
Thank you,
and
but I really
moving at
wanted
the
to
same
make sure,
time.
you know. I just wanted to make sure I got my hair done for this. I am a very well-appointed lawyer, and the gold on my skin is from all the cases won. Thank you, and I do not lose. I'm on a win streak, baby. Come at me, and you will be obliterated.
Can you just like run around the vessel for me?
Yeah, you want to get a nice view? Watch this. Ready?
Oh,
You gotta
it's
come up
been
here, and I gotta go
fixed.
like a fly like
Oh.
a bird.
I know exactly what you were talking about, John. I was seeing it as well.
Will you see my rod? Was it popping
Not
out
the
for you?
rod. You were kissing yourself as you were moving around the vessel.
Yeah, you know what? I
You
tend to
were
do that on a
moving.
Tuesday, and that feels really good, really hot, really sexy.
Do we know if they've added the increased FOV yet? Oh, they haven't. Do we know when that is? You know,
I haven't seen
Jacqueline?
not one damn thing about it, I tell ya.
Oh, they're up in the FOV to 110.
No, I cannot wait. I'll look sexier in a larger view.
Thank you for the lurk, Alpha Veil. Already joined the Discord? Hell yeah. Awesome. Welcome in, Lemon. Thank you for the follow, Lord Farquaad. Alright, well, since
I'm
I've...
in a predicament. I think I have managed to superglue my feet to the boat. Ah!
Oh,
No, I
it
feel
fixed
great
you.
now. That's wonderful. Wow, what a magnificent strength you got there.
Oh, it would appear we have lost our British man.
And then there
Uh-oh.
were two, and now there's only a British lady.
Hello, John. Welcome in.
Jackie Boo, where did you go?
Well, you said play CS2 and then play Rust. Which one is it? Do you want me to play CS2 or do you want me to play Rust? What is Judge John's favorite ice cream flavor? Coffee. Coffee flavored ice cream. In the morning specifically. Hello, the fighter pilot. Welcome in. Why is Captain Ahab from Moby Dick on your ship? Hey, I mean, we're busting out the whole
You see any
crew.
raining
The whole
Just
whole
don't worry
cast.
about it.
Are you alright?
I'm doing okay. I'm just warming up. Don't want to cramp up on this first court case here.
Yeah. Some good old worms. It's not a John anti-cheat or John anything stream if I'm not eating worms. Oh, that's not good. Okay. It would appear we have lost one.
Magnifications.
Let me get Jackler back in here. Wherever he is, it would appear he is offline. Send him an invite. Let's get... Alright, Tubasani
Doing
probably
great
can't
now.
join. Let me find this person. There we go. Jump on somebody's boat, please. We will. We will. We're getting the full crew here. One of our people just disconnected. Invite Atlantis. There we go. Let's see. Oh, if anybody wants to follow my second Twitch account, let me shout that out in chat there. It's called Sugbensei. I need to stream on it more, it's been a minute. But that one is pretty much for anything that's not Sea of Thieves. Played the tutorial, but it was really late. How long does it take to figure everything out?
I don't know if you
Oh,
saw this
not
over
too
here,
long.
but if you have to go through any boat drive-thrus up here, we've got an extra cash flow for my riches, and it just flows out here, so we can just put it right into the cash register, right down here.
Oh, I see. That's
It's
handy.
all real. I did not print that money. Don't let them tell you otherwise, okay?
I'd say it's official.
Now that's what I'm talking about right there. Works great for the extra condiments on the
It's
sea
like
burger.
a water fountain. It recycles. Goes into a
Yeah,
little
I'm so
invisible
damn rich,
tray
it doesn't
and
matter.
then
Just exactly,
cycled
it
back
just kind
through.
of lays there. Yep, you're spot on right there.
And none
hotcakes.
of it is blood money, naturally.
Not one bit of it. Not at all. Would never be. I
Very
killed them
creative
before I took
name,
their
actually.
money.
Thank you, thank you. As you can tell, I put a lot of thought into my usernames and character names. Why judge and not anti-cheat? Because today we are holding court sessions for pirates. I do still have my cheater counter, so if we do come across cheaters, naturally we will still be reporting them and keeping counts for the vessels we inspect. But we're doing court hearings because why not? My associate here is KLM08, I believe, on Twitch. It is the Singing Pirate, is what most people know Captain Blend as. To answer that question as to how long it takes to figure everything out, usually not too long when you're new to the game. I mean, I'd say good like 20 or 30 minutes and you'll probably know the basics of the game from doing the tutorial and just sailing around a bit. Why am I on a galleon? Because we are holding a court session and I have supposed to have a lot of people helping me, but one of them disconnected, probably internet issues, and then we are waiting on the other one. So, we're getting there. We're getting set up at the moment. So, 5 to 10 minutes, and then one of our people are joining. And I'm not sure what happened to our British man. Probably internet, if I had to guess. Feel like you missed a lot since you were last here? Potentially. I'm not sure what specific date was the last time you were here, but... You know, probably not a lot, considering all I do is usually just inspect ships and hunt cheaters. That's kind of the usual, that's the norm. Though today we're changing it up a bit. You're one emissary away from Pirate Legend. Nice. There were definitely no worms last time. So it's probably been at least a month since you have been here. Yeah, we got a worm counter. Because why not? It's just one of the like absurd things that I have a high level or a high amount in my number. Welcome, welcome.
Hello. Quickly
Hope
change
you're
clothing.
stretching those hammies down there, baby.
Always,
Belinda
always.
doesn't lose the
Everything's like,
fuck case.
change my clothes. Oh, dressed up for my banditing adventures.
Unfortunately, our other British man randomly disconnected, so if I had to guess,
Oh dear.
probably having internet issues or something.
Most likely.
Is
Jackie,
there any bad weather going on over there?
Sort of. I mean, well, we've mainly had a big heat wave recently. There's been a couple of spots around, but I don't know where exactly in the country Jackler is, so I can't say for certain what the weather is like over there.
That is fair.
yeah, in my part of England, it's definitely a hot piece of shit. Goddammit, Dwayne.
I've joined the
Close your
rocks.
eyes right now.
My eyes are closed. I saw nothing.
Thank you. Exactly as you should.
Oh my god, why is this not letting me board? Oh, I'm out of grapples, no!
Johnny!
Goodbye, crew world.
Johnny! Oh god, I shouldn't have put this one on. This one's not a good one. Johnny! Hold your breath, Johnny. Use those skills. Oh god, Johnny, don't look. Close your eyes. He's fucking
It is
dead,
a friendly
everybody. He's
rock.
fucking dead.
Also, I'm
The
throwing
shark's
up because
again.
if you
Oh
want to
god,
throw
that's
up.
not good. That's not good, Atlantis. Why would you let him die like that?
I'm
Oh,
trying
your
to deal
computer
with an
crashed? You're on
animal
your way
and
back
also
though?
change my
Sounds
clothes.
good.
I'm hearing a
Multitasking.
long list of excuses and not you out there on your hands and knees getting the boss back here at Rockwood and Chap.
I have returned miraculously. Everything is okay. Though our ship is not okay. Definitely not okay.
Oh. My animal keeps trying to go under my desk and it is not good. He's not allowed under there. There's too many wires.
Is that Captain Keg?
Just make sure you shove
Keg,
it in there
Keg.
extra hard and you'll be A-okay.
That is
baby.
Captain Belinda, the singing pirate.
God
Oh my
damn
god,
it,
who's
Dwayne,
driving
you
this thing?
never. God damn it, Atlantis, who's driving this thing?
I
Not
don't
me, 'cause
believe
I wouldn't have
anyone
crashed
is
us.
sailing it, unfortunately.
All that you see here is a distraction
Hello,
from
Moon,
the
welcome in.
guilty mongoloids out there on the sea.
Please explain in excruciating detail.
God damn it, Dwayne,
Well,
you're
that was
fucking
fun.
huge.
Excruciating detail.
Dwayne's a big boy.
We are
He's trying to
holding
find
the pirate courts on the seas,
Alright, let me finish putting on my
accusing
clothes.
innocent pirates of
Everything's
heinous
okay. Oh, welcome
crimes,
back, Jackie Poo.
and then holding a court serving as
I was about to come over there, I
the
know
judge,
you live.
Enough said.
I was about to come scoop you
executioner,
up in my nice little
and
bucket here.
I cannot think with Belinda talking over me. I need to turn people down. We're gonna just turn crew chat down a bit. I've got loud ass Belinda speaking in my ear.
Everything's okay.
Alright,
Looking hot and sexy down here.
everything is okay. So considering this
Everything is
server
okay.
is drier than, I'm not gonna say that, but dry as
Dry
fuck,
and then,
very, very dry. We're gonna do a little
Drier
dive
than a
quest.
fish.
Well, Belinda knows how to
Drier
cure
than a
that
fish out of
problem.
water.
Exactly.
Can't think with them talking, period. It's a little difficult. Hello, Swoi Moi. Welcome in. Have you had your daily recommended amount of worms yet? No, I need at least 150. You know, I've only had close to half the box, so we're getting there. Alright, everybody go vote on the quest if you haven't already.
I
So
got
Sign my life
we
away.
may dive. There we go. And now we depart and hopefully find a server with living, sailing pirates. And not borderline safer seas.
Everybody just make sure you cross your fingers, your toes, and your fillets all together. You believe you can achieve, baby.
I do believe. And I'm puking.
Yeah, spread it nice and
I
wide.
believe that we've got the touch and we've got the power.
Hello, Charlie.
Let the
Welcome
wind
in.
fly beneath your thighs.
Hello, 1.9. Is it true you're an advocate for SAW and therefore a spy? I'm not sure what you mean by advocate for SOT. Like, advocate for SOT in what way? And a spy would entail that or I guess in some way work for Rare, which I do not work for Rare. Or Sea of Thieves. I mean, I guess you could say I technically work for Sea of Thieves, because I keep the seas safe from cheaters, but I'm not like an employee, so. Excellent source of protein. Keep our munching, lad. That I will. That I will. See, most people don't understand how nutritious worms are. Green face, the mask. I'm not Jim Carrey. Though, I should be. When are they doing the Jim Carrey crossover for Sea of Thieves? I bet they give you pineapples for days. Does it look like they give me pineapples for days? I'm living on a budget here.
Let's raise those sails so we don't crash.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
You know, that's why they call me Atlantis Helm. I come up with all the best helming ideas.
Have you ever thought of sailing the ship? Is that like one of your helming ideas?
Phew, you know, that has crossed my mind a couple of times, but you know.
A little bit overrated, if you ask me.
Yeah, it is a bit
Yeah,
overrated.
you know, sailing a ship, it's just, whew.
It's a lot of work.
You let your destiny guide you, baby.
As a mole, your diet is exclusively worms, you understand? Finally, someone who understands me. These are like some weird ass spots. How close is it to the tower? It is not at all close to the tower. I feel like I dug here already. Must be back here. There we go. Then the other one is like right here. Or not, maybe it's like right here. Or not, maybe it's like right here. Or not, maybe it's like right here. I don't think I'm getting this right, I'm not gonna lie. It's by the beach. But okay, there we go. I'm struggling way too much with this. Worms have to be healthy if you've had that many or are still fine.
Have a harpoon gun. God, what am I doing?
Just
I guess that's a quicker way to get back to your ship. That's what I'm saying though, you know? Like, they haven't done anything bad to me other than make me puke vigorously. But, you know, I haven't had too many bad side effects. They must be fine. Are you gonna Tokyo drift the boat without sails? That is true. That is true.
Or is
Need
there
at least
some
an anchor and
individuals
sail.
who are north by northwest?
Since
Very
I've ever
nice.
seen an hourglass ship run the guild emissary.
Though that's interesting.
Interesting.
Got a
Okay,
nice
we can
little
go check 'em
strategy
out.
there.
Well, I guess we can just set sail in that general direction. I imagine they'll be dive by the time we get there, but we may get lucky and find somebody else. Ever met a John Cheat? No, I have not.
Don't lose your paperwork in this storm here.
Solve this problem for me. The fiance likes to Tokyo Drift, but I use the sails. Who's right?
There's a lot of storms. That's
I'm not
such
sure
a
what you
fun
mean
thing
by
to say.
who's right, or like, is the question which one's
I love
better?
a beautiful day of
Tokyo
clear
drifting or
skies.
using the sails? I mean, I
It reminds me
imagine
so much of home.
you need to use the sails in order to Tokyo Drift. You gotta have wind, you gotta have momentum to Tokyo Drift and Sea of Thieves. So, I mean, like,
La, la, la. This is so beautiful, wow.
you know. One is required in order to do the other. Hello, SCP agent. Oh, she thinks it's cooler to drop the anchor. Honestly, I'd say the coolest way to Tokyo Drift is full sail and then you harpoon like a rock and whip around. That's the cooler way to Tokyo Drift. Or like, harpooning the Meg, letting the Meg pull you around. Yeah, we are taking damage from this storm. Are you always 2 steps ahead? I'm not Nikocado Avocado. So no, I wouldn't say I'm always 2 steps ahead. You start out with the ship in this game? Yes, you do. You start out with, I mean, you start out with being able to use any ship, they're just not captain ships. Which means you can't, like, save cosmetics to them. You can't use sovereigns, you can't sell anything to sovereigns, so selling stuff is much slower without a captain ship. And then you can save up your gold and buy a captain ship. Hello, Zach. Welcome in. And Henrik. Be nice if we could actually find some people. Servers are empty as hell. What's our thoughts on just doing another dive? If we're not.
Double is down.
That ship is very far away, and I'm not seeing anybody else around.
And there's only one thing to do, boys and girls.
Oh no, it's a rock.
You spot anybody, Jackler? Jackler tends to have the best eyesight. Welcome in, oh my god, Capybara.
He's got the eagle eyes.
Ain't the game dead yet? I always have people asking this, so
I mean, if needs be, I can whip out the
to
sonar
answer
like I
this,
sound looking around on the sonar machine.
I will say the servers are definitely a bit empty from the couple we've been in. Let me check. Sea of Thieves. Active players. Steam charts. They currently have, for the last 30 days, so 30 days prior to today, 6,000, a little bit over 6,000 concurrent players, or average players.
Well, I don't see one
May
on the
was
horizon, but it was also
6,700,
appear that
April
fall started coming, so
5,900,
even if
March
there is limited view,
8,800.
they are going to be invisible.
It seems pretty much from all of 2025, it fluctuates
Yeah, it
mostly
seems to be
around
going
6
well.
to 7,000.
They are running.
One
for
month
their
was up at like
lives.
almost 9,000. Most sits around like 6 to 7,000.
That's what criminals do when it comes to court.
per
It seems on brand.
month, I guess. Well, I guess not
Don't
month.
worry, at least
Yeah, per
37
month
warm-ups
for
before
this year.
it's actually real.
2024. Let's see. The average was about
Clipping onto
9
the
to
side of the boat.
10,000, it seems. Yeah, the average was between like 9 to 11,000, kind of around like 10,000 for 2024.
As
23
you're driving down the
was
Atlantis, can you see nice and far into
more
the
like,
horizon?
let's see.
Oh, always.
2023 is
Yeah,
about
now
like
the sonar, I'm just
8,000
getting
up to 12,000. The first half of 2023
Work.
was
Only
pretty
work
much
once a
solely
week.
11 to
baby.
12,000, and then it dropped off to like 8,000
I can only
average.
suggest going to like run
2022
events
we
or
got
that
like
Reaper's Bounty to
around
Hawaii
10 to
and see if
max
anyone's on their way
15,000
over.
for 2022, but like most
Yeah,
of
let's just make sure
2022
you use
sits
your
around a
eyes and
good
you go
like
over where it's telling you
10
go,
to
okay?
12,000. And then 2021 is
We'll be
kind of its
heading in
highest, where it
You're doing
peaked
great,
at
Hotcakes.
whatever
24,000,
direction I can see.
and most of
Yep,
it was
you're
around
doing
like
great.
15 to 25,000 for 2021. And then it goes to 2020, but that's the last 4 years. Yeah, 6 to 7,000. That's this year's kind of average. I don't typically look at like game average viewers. What's a good comparison for Sea of
Oh
Thieves?
my.
Like a game that's been out for about 7 years, give or take, isn't like a huge title, like a COD, not like talking COD titles. What would you guys say is a good like comparison
Yeah,
game
just make sure you
to
look
Sea of
right at the
Thieves?
crack right there.
As far as like how
Yeah,
long
just,
it's
you
been
know,
out
straight-
and
straight
like
down the middle here.
not
Yep,
being
get deep in that crack, why don't ya? You'll be able
a
to see
super
grand.
big title like a Call of Duty title. There's
Make sure
no
you
such
bend me,
games,
Rogue
not
Jackie,
gonna
I
lie.
see you back there.
Battlefield 1 maybe? I mean, Battlefield has kind of like a franchise though, where you could attribute like success to Battlefield games, being as they have so many games under them, like so many games in their title. So kind of like a more standalone game, because Sea of Thieves is
Yeah,
very
I've played a
much,
bit of
I mean it is
Battlefield, yeah, I
standalone,
don't
it doesn't
really
have like a
say
lot
very far,
of
to be
games in a
honest.
sequel.
I put
Um,
down a little
Well, I don't mean by
request.
genre, I
Maybe
just
that'll
mean
be
like
good.
other games
Oh,
that
I
are
think
about
about
the
it
same
anyway.
age as Sea of Thieves, and are like
Oh, I bet you
standalone
would, Jackie.
games
You're always on
that
top
are
of
like
it, my
7 years
little
old,
heart and
give or take.
savior.
Splitgate? Splitgate I think is about like 5 years, that one's not a bad comparison. Although they did just make a second one, which I think is a completely new game. I don't know if they did an Overwatch on it. You need more worms eaten, your quota? That I shall. Also good to see you. Enix vibes. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Also welcome in, Notorious. You become a staple part of stream
It's actually
binging?
really
She
how
say the
empty
good,
it is.
I don't know what stream
I
binging
know.
is. I'm not gonna
Crazy.
lie.
Make sure you save some of that marinade, Johnny, why don't you can throw it all over the guilty little whore.
This is true. This is true. Also, thank you for the gifts, Hawaiian Superman, Kajo,
Who
and
needs a
Nolly.
slime when you can do a marinade?
CSGO. Hasn't CSGO been like out for much longer though? Release date. Yeah, CSGO came out 2012. Sea of Thieves came out 2017, 2018, give or take. Let me look up like video games from, we'll do like 2017 through 2018. I guess Red Dead might be a kind of good comparison. Red Dead's kind of like a standalone game that came out around that time. We got Dark Souls 3, Hollow Knight. Oh, come on, there we go. Legend of Zelda, Kingdom Hearts, Super Mario Odyssey, Hollow Knight, Dark Souls 3, XCOM, Horizon Zero Dawn. Thank you, Jay. Games Sphere and Game Pass. Do you comp chat? I would say if you are thinking about getting Game Pass, only get it if you're gonna play a lot of games on it. I made the mistake of getting Game Pass, and then the only game I actually played on Game Pass was Sea of Thieves, and I was like, wait a minute, why am I paying for this? I could just buy the game. It's the only thing I use on it anyways. Play Squad? What's Squad? Is that like Hella Loose or Arma? Fortnite was released 8 years ago. Yeah, I think Fortnite might be a good comparison. Granted, I'm sure Fortnite is gonna blow Sea of Thieves out of the water as far as popularity goes. Like, I don't even need to guess, I know it will. But that is a good example, cause that is like a standalone game that came out around the same
Finally, a
time Sea of Thieves
Reaper,
did.
Northeast.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'll
he's
look up that
pointing
one
in
and
its
see
exact
what
direction.
the average
Now
players
that's
is
what I'm
for
talking
for
about,
comparison to Sea of
baby.
Thieves.
I have the
Hello,
immense
Megs. Good to see
foresight,
you.
clearly.
What
Smells
3
like
changes would
junk
you
to
make to Sea of
me.
Thieves to make it better? 3 changes I'd make to make Sea of Thieves better. Number 1, I would increase the amount of ships per server by a hot amount. A good hot
I
amount.
believe I can
I'd say
swim.
at least 10 ships per server. Or, yeah, 10 ships, crews, per server. Um, so, like, bad at doing this. What else did I do? I would add NPC ships,
You got
other
this.
than just
Go on the
skeleton
server.
ships, like actual pirate
I'm
NPC ships.
coming.
Because that would also breathe more life into the seas
Oh,
and make kind of
I don't want to talk about it.
PvP or PvE a
Nobody
little bit
saw
less
the
boring
lures.
if you have like some more unique ships to fight. Because it is a pirate game, like you should be fighting naval shit, mainly. Or at least that's what most people want to do. So I would add like NPC pirates, NPC ships that are not skeleton ships, like actual NPC pirates. Those are the 2 main things I do, and then honestly just more world events, like more. Actually, I take that back. Third thing I do, bring back Arena. I feel like if they brought back Arena and maybe reworked it a bit, Hourglass would probably be completely dead, but I feel like all the people that enjoy Hourglass would love Arena if they redid Arena and brought it back. That would be kind of my third thing. Not the exact same as Arena, but the same energy as Arena. You know, like multiple ships fighting each other, big kind of
I wasn't
battles.
even panicking at all. I can totally
That would be
swim.
fun. Solid 3
That's why
changes.
they call me Atlantis Harpoon Gun.
Oh, I see
Now
we
that's
got a
what I'm
Reaper
talking
ahead
about
of
right
us.
there.
Alright, let's drop the sailors. Let's get going. We don't want to lose them.
I had to get my miles in.
Now the thing is, I know that they're
Always
never
gotta get
gonna
them. It's
add,
very important.
or increase the amount of ships per server, because clearly their servers, I guess,
I
are
know
like
the
archaic
sails.
and can't handle that.
Don't talk to
Hello,
me
Cheese
again.
Bandit. Good to see you. What about Overwatch? Oh, let me check when Overwatch came out. That might be a good comparison. Did Overwatch come out? 2016. Yeah, that's not too far. Let me look this up then. Overwatch average or
The
active
ship dead ahead is a galleon.
players.
Love
Those
it.
are always the friendliest.
Steam charts. So it looks like
I'm feeling
I
lucky
get like
today, you know.
just by
I
month
stopped
maybe.
2 hourglass matches with only my words. I feel like
I
they'll
guess
be
we'll do
very
a
friendly.
year. So Overwatch's average players over the past year has been around 30 to 40,000 players. So significantly more than Sea of Thieves. Granted, they're 2 very different games, but as far as being standalone games from about the same time, release-wise. And then Fortnite's probably going to be significantly more than all these. Yeah, Fortnite has like almost 1 million active players. Yeah, that one's kind of like not even fair to compare, just because of like how sheerly popular Fortnite is. Yeah, 980,000 active players in the last 30 days. Yeah, that one's not really a fair comparison. But Overwatch is a little bit more of a fair comparison. Hello, Zero. Will you be doing this too on the space variant jump ship? Is that like a new game or something? Rainbow Six Siege was 2017,
They're gonna get
2018?
ahead of us.
Okay,
We might wanna
I'll look up
raise
that
a
one
little
probably
sail there
next.
so we don't fly past them. Or raise all sails.
Alright. I guess I'll figure it out. I do not have time to climb the ladder. Hello there! It is I, Judge John. We're here on behalf of the Royal Crown Court. You have missed your court date, and we need to have another hearing.
Oh, I do not want. Yes.
You may have
please,
to
thank
explain to them, Belinda, that we're holding a court for them.
I'm sure
No,
this is all a simple
kind of a thing, but that
misunderstanding.
it's smelling a little bit.
This is
guilty.
definitely a misunderstanding. It
I
would
think
appear we
everyone
got
should,
off
take
to
a
a bit of
shot
the
for a
wrong
second.
foot here. As I was trying to mention before, we're here to hold a court hearing. Our prosecution has accused you of a very heinous crime, and we'd like to hold the court in order to dispute it. Hello there, gents. No need to try
Hey,
and
hold
kill
on, hold
me.
on.
I'm just the judge, sir.
Ceasefire, 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 ceasefire. Raise sails so we can talk.
Yes. Oh,
Hey, ceasefire.
I don't think this one wants to
I don't
talk.
think.
Yeah, they didn't seem too willing.
Ceasefire.
Come on over. We shall hold the court on this fine vessel.
Alright. Well, let me just
Should
turn the
we
ship around here.
There we go. There's our prosecutor. Let's see,
Daddy
we got
a
our
long face.
witness right
Looking
there.
good, kid.
Alright. Belinda, prosecution, can you come stand to my left here? Just stand at the bottom of the
That's me,
stairs there.
baby.
That's good. Alright, we'll get our witnesses over here. That man just went right over the vessel.
You know which one of you is guilty, and you don't want to know about these papers because I've got a load of evidence on you hotcakes. I can smell the sweat between your thighs already.
There we go. Alright, now remind me, prosecution, which one of these gentlemen are the ones being accused of heinous crimes?
Well, why don't we line up the big boys, why didn't you? Oh my god, you're looking hot and sexy with those nice pink eyes there. Anyway, everybody get over here, why don't you? 1, 2, and tweedledee, get over here, why don't you? Oh wow, we've got a twinning situation over here.
They're matching. It may be a little bit hard to figure out which one committed the crime. They look the exact same.
Remy, get down here.
Please look ahead.
Remy, get down here.
Please look ahead. Thank you, do not move. As the prosecutor, I've got to do my last minute checks, and I just gotta get up in here real quick. Just, okay.
This is very efficient.
Hey, sir, I told you not to fucking turn around, number one, and number two. No, fuck you! Right here because they'll climb your ass so damn fast.
Hold on, let me get my nickel. Hold on, let me get my nickel. You wanna fucking play it?
Whoa there, baby. He was clean as a whistle. Turn back around, Longbeard. You're
Is this
next.
standard procedure? When Belinda is here, yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, you definitely have a couple more layers in here, so it's a little bit more disturbing, but there's something coming from that little skinner one over there. Yeah, sorry, sir. Looks like
Overwatch
twins
used to
over
be your
here. They're
game,
just,
but died when they
fakers,
changed it to
which
Overwatch
means
2.
there's only
Then
one
once Marvel
left
Rivals
here,
dropped,
the
it took over and
long
Overwatch tried to
face
make
warrior.
changes. People
So
were
let me
asking
just
for a
get
long
some
time, but it was too late. They
minute
lost a large
dimensions
amount of
just wanna make
players.
sure they line up with the evidence in the
To be honest, I'm just not a big fan of Marvel Rivals. I prefer
I
Overwatch.
know, that's what they always tell me, why didn't you? Anyway, I gotta get down deep in here, see, make sure
The
this is
funny
the
cheaters,
oh, God.
Blenda's
This
looking.
is the one, baby. Okay. Okay, yep. Why don't you get your little lawyer over here? I know which one it is. Don't gotta say it twice. Why don't you find yourself a little lawyer before I take you down to the ground? You are guilty until proven innocent.
And would you like us to appoint a lawyer for you? Or will one of your friends be representing you as your defense lawyer? Goddess is the defendant, correct, Belinda?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
a stench like no other.
She did it.
Well, it would appear
Well, yeah, that's what I
that,
just fucking said.
now you would have happened to be their defense lawyer, would you?
She's on PC. Her little game chat's messed up.
Ah, I
It's a great
see.
thing she's not your lawyer then. The question is, which one of you are her lawyer? Or do you need, you know, the sea
Yes,
counties out here to
would
appoint
one of you be
somebody?
able to translate for her? Just translate what she's saying. Why did Belinda pick the one person that doesn't have a mic?
Well, they must have all caught the disease of mutitis at the exact same time, so stop
I
speaking.
think she cut out her tongue, so she could
It
not
seems
speak.
so.
Good thing I've got a hard load evidence here, if you know what I mean.
I'm gonna need to have a
We're
talk with
trying to figure out her
Belinda.
game chat.
No worries, I've got all night. Just know I am charging you by the hour.
Yeah, I need to have a professional talk with Belinda about accusing people that
Are
actually
you
can
picking up
talk.
my papers, Atlantis?
No.
Okay.
Where did Jack Lurk go? Oh, he's right there.
Give us a second. We're
If
working
you're
on
course,
trying
of
to
course.
God's issues.
surgically reattach her tongue.
We do have a needle
Trying
and
to get a
thread if you
walnut.
need to stitch it back on. Thank you for the
Jeez.
You've been
gifts,
growing out my
Yeah.
Koi
ass pretty
Fish.
long to get a nice suture in there.
What jacket is
I wouldn't mind
Belinda
it.
wearing? I think
I wouldn't
it's
mind
the
it.
one
Feel free,
from
you gotta
Monkey
grab it, baby.
Island, I believe. Though it
Right.
looks like an old man's like
$25 a
bathrobe. Hello, Kerry Gons, welcome in. Come with me here for a moment, Belinda.
Are any of
Hello,
y'all on
howdy.
PC?
I am hello.
I'm on PC.
Perhaps, Belinda,
Do you know
should
how to
accuse
access
somebody
game
that's
chat
able
from
to
the
talk.
PC? If you're on
I'm
PC?
going to now because she's taking too damn long. That tongue
Yes.
getting cut out. She's
Yeah.
going on the sideline.
Xbox
baby.
chat?
Yeah, so she has your
Windows
Xbox,
G.
but Windows G.
Press that at the exact same time.
So what
it'll
I'm
bring up
hearing is
the
you cut out her
Xbox
tongue to
widget.
prevent her from pleading guilty in court. That's fine because guess what? I have
My best
additional
guess
evidence,
is
baby.
it
And
is
guess which
her
one of you popped up on the
output or
chopping
input.
block?
Tell her to press Windows G, go to voice, and check the
They're
input
good,
and
though.
output settings
They're trying.
for microphone.
Thank you for
and,
the follow,
audio.
Cameron.
Or it
Welcome
should be
in.
audio or something like that.
Do the big
So
Russian
you
man,
go to
please.
Windows G
Maybe.
and then
Press
Maybe.
Tell her to press Windows G.
yeah.
1 second.
Man, we're doing
then go
tech
to
support over here.
voice.
Free tech support.
Alright, hold on.
Well,
my
let me in the
feet may
prediction.
once more be glued to the bird. I've got the stickiest
Then
shoes
check-
in the West.
Hey, we're not
Tell her to
mutes.
check the default communications input and default communications output. It may
Your
be one
head
of
flies
those.
in the wind. Thank you.
Yeah,
She
take it easy,
said,
Impossible
she
Sam.
said
I
she
appreciate
can
you
hear you,
watching.
but you can't hear her.
Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have little goddess sit in the
Could you
chopping
eat some
block,
worms
and I'm
while you're
gonna
waiting?
take my
That
big
is a
boy up
great
here.
idea.
Come here, my little Remington. You are now the guilty one. Congratulations. Your witness over here, your little goddess over here gave me some extra evidence. You can talk about that later off the clock, why don't ya? So I hope you're ready,
That's our
baby.
captain.
And well, great! That's great to hear! Because I'm about to obliterate you from the inside out, why don't ya? Is your tongue cut out too, sir? Sir Stoner?
Are you eating
John tech
leeches?
support. Do
No,
not
my
worry
defense
about it. I
stored
need
them in
my
a
daily
safe
nutrients.
This isn't important to the court proceedings.
Alright, so this is what's going on right now.
Alright, your party.
You see your little boys over here, your little twinnies over here, you have two options, sir. A, you are guilty until proven innocent. You can choose to have your little sexy men over here. Use one of them as your defense lawyer. If you think neither of them are capable or maybe just a little bit too illiterate, you can look over here to Sir Judge Johnny and you can ask him and plead that he has someone that can help you. Either way, you're getting obliterated, but good luck. Choose wisely, sir.
This one?
Alright, so Mr. Lig will be your defense lawyer then. Alright, so if you will, can you and your defense lawyer just come stand right here? Thank you. Now, Belinda, please stand here. Prosecution will be to the left side. And witnesses are prepared back here. Alright, so to begin this court hearing, Belinda, the prosecution, has accused Mr. Remington of, do remind me, Belinda, what their heinous, unforgivable crime was.
No beyond unforgivable, let me tell you. Judge, jury of the sea out here, why don't we all take a little look-see over here at Sir Remington, the little stone of the sea, why don't ya? This man here, and I saw it with my own fucking eyes, tried to walk up to this poor little Sherry over here at the outpost, and he took her children and murdered them in the brig without fucking looking back, and I watched every little bit of it, and I see the sweat dripping down your stunning face.
Mass
And I'll leave the
homicide
evidence.
of Sherry the shipwright's
that.
children. That is truly horrific.
Homicide.
Make sure you got that down, Alanis.
Yeah, I got mass homicide here.
Now, Ligmon, however I say your name, what does the defense have to say about these claims?
I say we kill him.
Are you not this man's defense lawyer?
What the fuck?
Mr. Remington, would you like to reappoint your defense lawyer?
Yeah, I'll take a Vox.
Yes, somebody...
Them sold you out real
Yep, swap
fucking
him
quick.
out. There we go. Now, Mr. Vox, what does the defense have to say about prosecution's very, very damning accusations?
Respectfully, Your Honor, if I may be, open, I call that fucking bullshit because he was with me the whole time for the past 3 hours and
PSA.
we...
You can't
what do
use
you
your
mean
own
here,
opinion,
sir?
baby.
That-
You're using your own personal opinion.
Okay,
which
alright,
is
no
what
problem,
you're
no problem, no
saying.
problem.
Thank you for the
I'd
heart
like to
rate.
call a witness, Ligmon. Come here, you're my witness.
I don't believe your witness is in the court. I think he left to commit arson, which we will be addressing after
there
this
you go.
current hearing.
I'm gonna
That
go
wasn't
put the
me.
fire out, Your Honor.
Now come to the ladder, Mr. Lig. You're being called forward as a witness in order to give testimony of the whereabouts of Remington during the murder of Sherry's children. Not that
searching for server.
these stairs here. Just come stand right here. Yes.
Alright. Ligmanez. That's her real name. Have you, or have you not, been on this boat with the man, Remington 5712, Terror of the Flame?
I have.
Have you committed any atrocities towards children?
No.
Being with him for the past 2 hours. Said anything about?
What up here they are lagging out. Now the question is, prosecution, how long ago did this
Yes, sir.
crime happen?
Well, according to the autopsy, it happened between 8 and 10 p.m. Last night. And I would like to, whenever I get my little cross defense here, I do have a question for your man up there.
And now what time was 2 hours ago? As the defense's alibi, you know, takes place within the last 2 hours.
Yeah. What time is it right now? Kind of noon.
It is 9:40 p.m. East time zone.
It's 9:40. Damn. That's about 7:40. Actually, when
Which-
this whole scuffle started, it's about yeah.
You say scuffle, so you do admit that there was some sort of conflict that happened that potentially could have resulted in the death of Sherry, the shipwright's children?
No, absolutely not. There's never any type of scuffle like that.
Perhaps we should bring forward another witness. Mr. Jackler, you were there at the scene and got to see the brutally mutilated bodies of Sherry's children. Can you come stand right here for me and give your testimony as to what you saw on that horrific night?
Oh, it's still a shock even to this moment. What happened? I witnessed this individual walk over into the location that was specified, and within minutes I heard blood curdling.
It would appear that they are guilty, as they were trying to kill the court.
Guilty as the sun is blue, Your Honor.
Melinda never loses, baby. Oh, look,
Guilty!
Lady of the Sea.
Justice shall be served! Prosecution, kill this man.
No, yeah, baby.
Justice has
I
been
shoot as
served.
much as soon as I
Amen.
stop that crewmate go aboard our ship.
Can smell the guilt dripping.
That it
Melinda's
is.
never wrong, baby. Never
Our anchor is
wrong.
down, so we probably should get that up.
Yeah, just a little bit steady with it.
Anyways.
They have boys and girls.
I think it's time for us to depart from this scene here. Thank you for the hydrate, Cameron. Hello, Sneaks. Good to see you. And Watermelon.
And Jackie's got the power. Of course, you know they're gonna get a nice little blower too.
Oh, of course, of course.
If I don't talk to them like I'm the guilty as sin. It's someone on the ferry trying to speak to one of the guilty ones.
Do a little blow. Get a little love. Oh yeah, wow, we got one hell of a little bang going and well, then I gotta turn this bad boy back. You turned a little too hard.
Oh. Judge
A
down.
little too good, baby.
I have bananas. This is shit for healing.
There's lots of people here.
Big Milky, you've been a naughty boy.
The naughtiest.
My God.
You
Look
got
how
this,
naughty
baby.
this man
Suck it
looks.
in.
You will be seen as soon, Mr. Big Milky.
You're doing great.
I
You're
Keep
looking
your
awesome.
eyes peeled.
last year.
I know that's
I'm
nothing
guilty
about
of
right
the
there.
penance.
Well, looks like we're doing pretty good here.
Hey guys, you're doing great over there. I personally love me a good Bonaparte. I'm gonna cook 'em for dinner, baby. Yeah, baby. Blood. Take a little bird. Come here, my big guilty boys. Where
Oh,
are you? I
anyways.
wanna get you for one last
Send him to
little
Davy Jones as a
Come here,
sentence.
baby.
That we
Where you
shall.
at?
That we shall.
Oh, there you are, baby. Look at you
The Paris to
saving
fire.
lives, baby. Remember that time that you didn't want to admit to being a guilty little
Help
now
me.
you little
Man, having
yeah,
dog
baby,
shit
I'm
food
coming
is
for you.
not good.
Coming for you, and you're just lucky that I don't have my fucking throwing knife on.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah,
Just that good.
baby. Yeah.
Another
Thank you.
fantastic court
baby.
session.
Finish before it gets to the water.
Oh, really? You better bail quick, baby. You're filling up.
Well, I'm glad I have competent crewmates, because I am very much throwing.
Guilty as sin.
Hello, Wind. Welcome in. Oh, we're chilling.
I could smell it on them.
Yeah,
Good work,
baby,
good
all
work.
over.
That's what you get for attacking the court.
Come here, boy. Give me those cheeks.
Yeah,
Justice
get 'em,
had been
baby.
served. Come here, boy.
Going down. You're getting
My
blood
sentence was
now.
signed,
You're
sealed,
guilty
and
as hell. Look
delivered.
at the loogie. There's a loogie
Tut,
by your
tut,
John.
tut, tut.
Come here, boy.
A loogie.
Judge John is here to serve justice. You're next.
Don't you
Oh,
fucking
I got killed by a shark.
you little, yeah, get Brucey, baby. Yeah, why didn't you get a sniff for the road and last a little bit longer?
Justice
Yeah,
had been
baby.
served. My God. You are very stinky, my boy.
Love to
But on the
take a
bright side,
nice
we can now claim all the
little
stuff in their barrels. Big fan.
Yeah. There are some goodies, though.
taking
Goodies
out the
they may be.
guilty ones.
Even the sharks are guilty? Yeah, we'll be
All
dealing
I
with
gotta
that
say is
next.
they are lucky they didn't get to my question.
Hey, Bentley? Bro, I was trying to shoot while you were in
Yeah,
sword
yeah,
distance.
everything.
Too keen
I mean, he may not have had a
on
sword.
those,
Who's to say?
doing that with how they jumped on on our boat.
There's that shark that killed me. There, you little shit.
Yeah, blow 'em good. How dare you? You're going on the fucking hibachi table, baby. Don't you even fucking dare. Yeah, baby.
There we go. Now we're
Don't
cooking.
worry, I got the hibachi steaks. Yeah.
Anyways. Like the Kool-Aid man.
Well, that could have gone better, but we did win, so all in all,
All I
it'll
gotta
go
say,
good now.
justice
Hey,
was served.
Justice
baby.
was
Blood
served. They were
blood.
guilty. And guilty
We
as
have
charged.
another ship to our west.
I believe that may be the man that I met in the Ferry of the Dam, so I would very much like to
Possibly.
talk
I
to
did
him.
speak to someone in the Ferry the Damned who was quite talkative.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's
but
head out.
Very interested in
Our
speaking to
work here
humans.
is done.
Let's
There
hit
might
the
be a
road.
lot of boots in those, loot in those barrels.
Oh, it'll
I'll
be
be
fine. Where are the barrels
I've
at?
been living off of bananas all day. I'm sure I can continue.
Don't worry, I can blow using only my kneecaps.
I'll take a look.
I'm more intrigued if there's any pineapples.
What's the point of cheating on Sea Thieves anymore? Or anyways? I
Pineapple
couldn't
is
tell you,
overrated.
Chief. I couldn't tell you.
Don't lose the nuts.
There's not
Oh,
too much
yes,
here.
I had a hunch. Yoink.
Oh, a lot of uncooked food. Which I will gladly take. That's about it. Any pineapples in the fruit box? Nope, it is empty. And also, cheating does not guarantee you're going to be in a video. I've run into multiple cheaters and they do not end up in videos. Especially the ones that are just toxic or like egregious. Like saying slurs and stuff, those obviously are not going to end up in videos.
There's some pineapples in the barrel for you, Your Honor.
Thank you, thank you.
Jackie never
That is
fails with
many.
his nuts.
God damn. Those are gonna be handy. Those would have been very useful in the battle. Alright, we'll get another prediction running. There we go. Get your votes in. Let me do that. Hydrate.
The ship has disappeared.
Ah.
They did have the Reaper mark from the new Reaper quest. So that makes me wonder if they've completed the quest or not.
There is a Reaper chest at the island next to us. That could be a ship.
I doubt it, but you never know.
Hello, Septic. Welcome in. Brother, I don't think you know how to speak English. I'm just gonna repeat what this man said. I'm a John, come cheater me. Brother, what does that even mean? I don't think you're speaking English, Chief. Hello, Nico. Welcome in. How's everybody doing on this fine Monday? Here's a divisive question. Do people here like Mondays or do we hate Mondays? What's our thoughts on Mondays? How many cheaters so far, John? We caught them all. They're all dead. I hate Mondays. I hate it with the burning passion. I'm in agreement with you guys. Mondays tend to suck. They're not that bad. You take big dumps on Monday, for real. Monday is your Sunday. Is Tuesday for you right now? I'm not gonna lie, I think Sundays might be the worst. Just because, Monday is the next day. Like, mainly Sunday nights. Like, I hate Sunday nights being like, in like UGG for the way. Oh my god, there's people talking, and I can't think. I hate Sundays because Sundays I'm like, UGG, the Monday's coming up, and I don't want to deal with Monday.
And it's about to do Hourglass, I think, judging by the hole.
Tuesday makes you understand that you have the rest of the week. To be honest, I feel like, you know, if weekends were just extended to include Monday, I feel like life would be perfect.
Please stop your vessel. Wish to speak with you. You've missed your court date, so we're coming
Oh,
to
I
you.
didn't realize they're talking to
Can I have a
people.
word? I do not want any loot, and I don't want to touch you. Unless you try to kill me, can I have a word? Do you mind? Hello? You're not gonna hurt me, right? Can I talk to you? Hello? Sir? Oh, do you speak? Don't do it, please. Put that gun away. I'm not here to hurt you. Can you hear me? Hey!
I did not
That's really
realize
not cool.
we pulled up on a ship here.
We did. We said it multiple times.
Sir?
Oh.
Sir? Please?
It would appear
please?
that Belinda is
I ain't gonna make it.
having fun.
It seemed to be a singular, very thick man with a sword. He did not want to talk or dance or shake. He just
Hello
wanted to
there,
get
very
so
thick man with a
good.
sword. That Watson. No need for that, sir. Please calm down. Gentlemen, I am the judge here. We're here to have a court hearing. Can't even think. I was getting the thoughts knocked out of me.
I've just
Hello,
attempted to
dude.
do that,
Welcome
just-
in.
That's not happening. Oh, and I missed.
Warm up.
Bro needs a canoe or something. Man, I'd love if they added canoes to this game. That'd be fun.
Get up here.
Your phone's about to die, so you'll be back.
I'm
Sounds
coming
good.
up on our left side here.
Hey, chunky monkey
You
down there.
missed.
You said
They missed.
they
They're trying to board
they're
the
trying to
boat,
board?
They missed.
There's just
They
one
did
guy
try,
that
but
I
they,
saw.
They missed.
There's
They-
two
they
people.
Clearly,
No.
One must have came back when I was there. Thursday's the best day of the week? I mean for me I'd say Saturday's the
Hello,
best.
little loogie.
Hello there,
Just
Mr.
voting to
Watson.
Cancel the quest.
Oh,
Are you
there
here
we
to
go.
have
Come
civil
on up. Come
conversation?
on up. Are you going to speak with us peacefully now? You don't need to jump around. Are you
Hello
getting
there,
your
sir.
exercise in? That's fair enough.
He's thinking about it.
I'm all about moving my body, baby. You don't gotta be angry.
Okay, we'll keep getting closer to your ship just so you're not too far away.
Yo, hello, yo, what's up?
Ah, there we go, he
Okay.
speaks.
You
Those are
found your
vocal cords
tongue.
after all.
Well, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do y'all
Well,
do?
sir, I am Judge John here on behalf of the Royal Crown Court. You missed your court hearing, so the prosecution has brought the court to you in order to have your court hearing.
Well, we was just doing some hourglass, you know, we died, so we decided we want to do some PvP, but we ain't gonna go against a whole 4-man over here.
We're not here to
We're just a
fight,
two-man.
Mr. Watson.
Oh,
We're just here to send you down to the dirty brig if you're a guilty little whore.
I got 21 hours, bro. I'm not that good. I only got 21 hours. I'm not that good.
Please take a breath. I'm not looking to
I'm
blow
only
you
waiting for 5
on the
seconds,
seas.
so it's okay.
Well, just let us. We're just trying
Hello,
to do a
Bison.
quest, you know. That's it. That's it.
Listen, sir, I need you to take a breath. We're not here to
Fridays
send you.
are pretty
You can
good.
have everything that you got, you hear me? All you gotta do is comply, then you can have everything that your heart desires. We're here just to have a quick little court date to see if you're guilty.
Okay, then
Just
well,
hurry
y'all
for
take.
me to
Alright.
anchor the ship, and
All right,
we'll
we
speak.
gotta. Well,
Okay,
you
okay,
need-
okay.
You need
Alright,
your
kill me.
friends.
Alright, kill me so I can go over there and tell
Oh,
them.
they're raising the sails. Okay,
He's
that's
right
good.
there,
Let's
so I
raise
think
our
we can just
sails.
Yes, we'll be there momentarily.
Hold on, I'll go. I'll go.
We do need your friend to be here too, in case he wants to represent you as your defense lawyer.
Oh, there's a ship to our right as well coming up.
Oh, is it a galleon? Because if it is,
It
it's
is a
probably...
galleon. It's a galleon we just sank. I
Yes.
think. Let's probably keep an
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
eye- we'll
Alright,
just
we're okay. We shot. We're complying. We're
Thank you
complying.
for the subscription,
We have no
Ski
loot.
Master Nathan. I
We're
appreciate
not
it.
going
Welcome
to
in.
murder you as long as you comply. I just told you that.
Okay, okay, we will comply.
Alright,
Come
now,
over here, sir.
if you and your defense lawyer could just stand to our right here, Mr. OT, M. Cody. Stand like right here. Thank you. Mr. Watson, can you stand next to your friend over here?
Yes, we can.
Alright, now let's get this court in session. So, the prosecution has accused you, Mr. Watson, of committing a heinous crime on the seas. Prosecution, would you like to elaborate?
Hello, that's me, Captain Melinda, this sexy aspired. I am the prosecution. Okay, so here. Firstly, I need you to put that gun away because you are guilty until proven innocent. Thank you. Secondly, Sir Little Watson here. Let me tell you at the fucking beginning, why don't ya? He was found, and I quote, by a very reliable source here. The head of a drug cartel out here at sea. He was trying to take the prices of the normal seaweed and elevate it to his own and create a monopoly within the sea, of which I am not a fan of because I like to partake. So this man here has been caught with loads and loads, and might I add, one more load, of illegal things out here on the sea.
So
It's not like
illegal
my
cargo.
brewery,
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the right word right there.
Now,
yeah.
what are the specific
Illegal
contents of this cargo,
cargo.
prosecution?
Sure thing. Let me just go ahead and pull up my notes here.
Yes.
He was found with about 69 barrels of the greenery of the seaweed in the first category here, so he got some nice dominant of the sativa brand, okay, and then he was also found with another 39 pounds of the nice little grand seaweed down here.
39 Great British
Are
pounds.
over the legal limit, baby. And I
And
know
it
about
would
all that.
appear that the defense is drunk, which would back up the claim that they are potentially substance abusers. Hence why they're
Confirm.
caught with so much illegal substances. Now, defense, what do you have to say about these claims that you were harboring loads upon loads of illegal cargo?
Alright, so we never did that. We just got sunken, so we had no loot on us. We were just trying to do some hourglass, and these people broke on our ship, put all this illegal substance on our boat, and we try to put them all out
Your
and
Honor,
everything. We
it's
try to
sorry
like throw them
interrupt,
out.
but we are about to be rammed from the backside.
It would appear that somebody is interrupting us, so let us just
Do
have
y'all
a
want us
moving
to help
court.
y'all?
No, it'll be
We can
fine.
help ya.
We'll just be moving while we hold this court.
I'm just gonna quickly try and.
Yes, you do that, Jackler.
Wrong British person.
Or other British person.
I'd love to see him do a nice
Welcome
little
back,
boat
Max.
break. Let me tell you, I got a triple ball with the
Hey guys, gonna have to ask you to not pull up on the court, please. We are in session right now, so I am gonna have to kindly ask you to please stay away from the court. We don't want to have to put you in the ferry again.
Alright, anyways, let us continue this court session here. Now, where were we? So the defense claims that the illegal cargo was put onto their vessel. And I take it this is against your will, the cargo was put onto your vessel?
Absolutely,
Hey,
it was
you
against
guys
our
have-
will.
You kind of can't keep coming after us. I know we're
Alright,
really
now,
cool, but
prosecution, what do you
can't
have to
come
say
after
to
us
that? They
again.
are claiming that it was forcefully put onto their vessel.
Well, let me tell you a little something. I have a nice little, what they like to call out there on the seas, a seas investigator, and I have video evidence from the government seagulls out here showing not only these two bringing the illegal cargo onto the boat, but also partaking in it and then trying to destroy it before that so-said galleon stole it from them from the other cartel war. And if you just take a look at this paperwork here, you can see all the evidence.
And all the paperwork
what it
will
is,
be
yeah.
submitted to the court after the hearing, of course, so we will be confirming that after the court's hearing. Now, defense, what do you have to say to that? The prosecution is claiming that you were complicit in the illegal cargo being brought onto your vessel, and then you lost it because somebody stole the illegal cargo from you.
No one stole it from us. We had no illegal content. We just got on, and we were just trying to do a quest so we can get some money, because, you know, we don't have that much cool outfits, you know, we don't got that much cool swords and stuff, so we're just trying to, you know, do some quests, and we have no legal substance on our boat.
Wouldn't that be more the reason to have illegal cargo if you're poor and you're trying to make money?
I see a ship X2.
Perhaps by
We're
cutting
trying to
corners.
make money. No way. Why would we cut corners in a game that's full of cheaters? We do not want cheaters, so we are trying to stay away from cheaters and stop them.
The one behind.
This is true. Cheaters are quite despicable. Prosecution, what do you have to say about this?
I can hear them running in circles all day, baby, but not once have I heard them say that I was not an illegal cartel cargo inspector. What I'm hearing it from these two here is a way to just cloud your judgment, to make you think things that are not true and to divert you from the primary source. And if you take a look here at these two men, you will find the dust upon those chests of cargo that they claim to have not seen before. According to our DNA samples here, we have linked you to it. What do you have to say about that, baby? Because let me tell you, we got cold, hard evidence that you are guilty until proven innocent.
Guilty until proven innocent.
Now, defense, would you like us to bring in a witness, perhaps?
Yes, please.
Yes, where are you? Jackler, the witness, please come forward to the stand. Now, you were there, and you saw the, illegal cargo on, supposedly, the defendant's vessel. Would you like to tell your story of what you saw?
I witnessed the illegal cargo being actually put onto the vessel in question, and they were doing it in very specific amount of loads. There was exactly 69 to be precise. So there is no question the cargo had. Might have to move the ship.
Oh, it's fine. I'm on the wheel. I'm on the wheel.
Oh, okay.
Everything is fine. No one panic.
Now, you did see the amount of cargo, but did you see these gentlemen specifically loading the cargo onto their vessel?
Yes, we have a bribe from the defense.
And were they willingly putting the cargo onto their vessel? Did it look like they were being forced to do so?
It did appear that they were doing it on their own free will, and also storing it in a spot that seemed inconspicuous.
Now, defense, what do you have to say about that? Prosecution has adamantly stated that you complicitly were hauling illegal cargo, and we have a witness that saw you loading 69 boxes of the illegal cargo onto your vessel. Do you have anything that can plead your case?
So my friend here can plead my case and show that we had no legal substances on our boats.
Perhaps an alibi. Were you potentially in a different place and we saw the wrong person? Is that potentially?
Most likely, we was in Hourglass, just trying to get some level, because, we're trying to get, like, the skeleton curves and everything, trying to get some cool stuff, because, I only have 20 hours on this game, I'm trying to get some cool stuff that makes me look, scary. Look at y'all awesome galleon with all these cool stuff, so, that's what I'm trying to do, and I have no legal.
You could say that there would be no need to smuggle cargo if you are fighting other crews, because you risk losing all that cargo if you were smuggling it.
Your Honor,
Well, I
I'm
was
just gonna quickly
not
take a
smuggling,
dive and try and stop these. Can't see people. I'll be back.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure those people behind us
Someone
is
else
the one
may
who
have to
actually
take the
sunk
wheel
us.
back.
So if you would go back there, because if we even did have anything on our boat, which we didn't, so they must have all the legal substances.
So what you're saying is, these gentlemen behind us stole the illegal cargo from you?
Well, we didn't. We don't have none, but I'm pretty sure they have something on them. If they might have put something on us. We don't have nothing. We had no legal substances.
So you're saying that the
Give it to
gentleman
me.
behind us planted it on you?
Yes.
I see. What do you have to say, prosecution? Do we think we can forgive these gentlemen and blame it on the very guilty people behind us?
I do have a question for the witness before I make my final decision here with the jury. And the question I have here, my little Jackie Poo, while on the scene, watching all this happen, were there any moments of which they tried to divert you, distract you, or maybe give you a nice little nut to chomp on in the corner?
No.
Do I look like I'm talking to you, big boy? I'm talking right here to Jackie.
There were implications, however, I had passed it off as something unrelated.
Interesting.
It's getting cut a little bit short here.
I know they're getting a little bit angry.
Yes.
A little bit angry. I think we can write these guys off. As much as I want to blow a fat load, I think we can give them a nice little,
Saved
Right
by
off,
the
give them a
clock,
nice
if
little-
you will. Alright, well, you gentlemen are not guilty. It
that's
seems that
not
the
ideal.
gentlemen here chasing us
We do have
are the
potential,
ones
so-
that falsely
And they will blow.
Accused you of being criminals, so let us punish these gentlemen for being the horrific criminals they are. Come here, criminal.
No, there's my little lady.
Oh, whoops.
No.
Welcome back.
Felt real nice.
Anyways. Oh, good work, Atlantis.
Well, alright, good.
Did you get him anchor?
Blow 'em nice, blow 'em good, blow 'em just like it should, baby.
Wonder if I can do this.
No fun fact, there is a second galleon in front of us.
Yeah. I did see a galleon and a brig off to our front, near a fort, or fortress, even.
You guys are doing great. Keep it up, hotcakes. Well, this is really awkward.
Are we, speaking to the, gentle people here?
Well, it seems like, yeah, we literally just were right behind the guy, and it's just, yeah, you know.
Come here! They can't run from me.
It might be. I don't think they fired at us.
John always returns to serve justice.
Hey, my little
Well, they actually
unsexy
have an alliance
galleon, do
flag
you
up. Hold
mind
on
if
for
I
a
ask you a
second.
question?
Oh. I tried. I don't even know where we are. Hello, Angry Potatoes.
Seeing as you're on the ship.
Is
might
that
be
prosecutor a professional wrestler? He's got a bit of Randy Savage about him.
What
He
I
might
say,
be, he
I
might
want you
be.
to raise the middle
Who's to
sail,
say?
Okay?
I'm about to die to sharks.
Both of you.
Thank you, Sea of Thieves. Boost me, shark, boost me.
Okay, you can raise
There
the
we go.
Ship ahead is an
John
alliance, but they
Justice?
don't have an alliance
Judge
to fight
John.
as a
Okay,
ship.
don't do it now. Keep them lowered.
I may have
We see
mistaken my own name.
someone. You there? Come
Thank you for the
along.
gift, Ass Blaster.
Hey, hotcakes, wait. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you guys had a bot.
long time no see, Big
Speaking of
Milky.
anchors, speaking of anchors,
It's been a moment.
drop the anchor.
One moment, I need
Island
to...
ahead.
No one was panicking. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything is fine. I wasn't gonna crash us into an island. They don't call me Atlantis home for no reason.
Now, the other galleon that has been desperately trying to murder us is about to ram us in the
Ah,
ass,
yeah,
so
that's-
I hope you
that's
don't
not
mind
good. We
us
should probably raise sail.
dealing with this real quick. We would
gotta talk
like some
to you
help if you don't
hotcakes
mind.
after. Yeah,
Oh.
run them good, baby. Gotta love a good guilty.
Now, as His Majesty has deemed me, Judge John, I sentence you guilty folk to the ultimate punishment of public execution. Oh,
Remember that
ordered
time
by
you
the
used to be
courts.
real unsexy?
May justice be served to you sinners.
Good news is they're all wearing the same exact outfit.
God bless the royal court, and you shall
We
die.
brought the jury in on your ass, baby.
Oh.
Hey, put that gun away. Don't you
Oh.
dare try to touch Johnny with those filthy little maggot
Oh.
hands.
Are we speaking to that other guy?
Justice
That was,
shall be
Here
served
it is.
tenfold.
just so I know
The
where to go.
first guilty lady.
Ooh, nice.
Hey, look at
Oh,
my
you're fine. Okay.
My big milky poo.
Where's middle sail? We're just gonna
Anyways,
behind them.
Kind of freaks me out.
was that a cheater? He was a cheater of the law. He was a criminal.
Look at these guys. Before your court hearing. No gun, here we go again. Yeah, baby. Lick the floor, why don't ya?
Very good
There
work,
is the
gentlemen.
big man. Hey, baby, I'm gonna come down there and I'm gonna Michael Myers your ass. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, round. Don't you even try it, big boy.
There's so many
Now it's
people on
fucking
me.
illegal to interrupt a court hearing, you little whore.
Just
that
like
one
that
tastes
one
big boy.
gentleman from that one movie.
Justice
the
must be
Minecraft
dealt
people,
to this ship.
We're coming in hot.
I'll let them deal with that guy.
Oh, there's a cat on the island. Usually I'd go for them. We should probably raise the sails so we don't fly past them. Oh, we already have. Perfect.
There's just the back one.
I need to just raise that up, see what the angle on them here.
No, they killed Milk. How could you? He was like a brother to me. You monster. You must pay. How dare you kill Milk? He had a wife and kids.
Blow, put that shit in Johnny Blow, baby blow.
He had a wife and
You're
kids, you
hereby
monster.
sentenced to a nice and painful death, you little whore.
Is there any chill session in Sea of Thieves?
You're going
Sometimes,
down.
sometimes.
You're getting fucked now, really hard, really fast. Never
Don't mind the
enough
singing
balls.
pirate. John Anti-Cheat the Goat. Hello, Kyle.
Round 2. Guilty as charged.
Captain Blenda so unhinged, it's fantastic. Yeah.
Well, the criminals have been sunk once more.
Is that the Kegmaster guy?
They have. That's 26 sank
You
there.
mean me or
I feel
Blenda?
like
Seems
there's
like you're
something
double
back.
guilty, big boy. Don't you touch Atlantis, I swear to God I'll reel you in, big boy.
I've been perished.
It makes you wonder why
I've been
Oh,
stricken.
not that one.
some
That
people
he's
are
the big boy's
so
fine.
desperate
That's the guy we
to
just
fight
ruled as
role
innocent.
players and still lose.
They're probably like, damn, they brought the whole jury.
Careful,
Oh, I
Watson.
see
Oh,
they've got
anyways.
explosives as well.
There's a
to
guilty
try
one
it.
behind you.
Guilty one behind us, you say?
Do I love a
No,
piece
no,
of
I was
good
talking about the
guilty
fan.
fish,
I
man?
died. I perished.
No, I murdered
Oh.
them both, don't worry.
I wouldn't.
Sea of Thieves is relaxing until it isn't. I don't
Yeah, I was
know
seeing
what you
if
mean.
anyone
This
was
is
alive, I
very
would've just
relaxing.
spent suicide bomber on them.
Murdering guilty
don't worry, I can go
criminals
check.
is, I'd say, pretty relaxing.
Come back, my little green man. I've got some questions for you.
Actually, I might just in the event of an emergency, I may just keep this with me. Just gonna
You love
take
murder?
this on up here.
As you
Who's that
should.
guy?
Yeah, as
That's
long
one
as
of
you're
our
guilty, of
well,
course.
I say companions, it was the innocent group.
Hello.
Welcome back. There you go.
How do you get that?
Vitamin
That's
D.
really cool.
You get it in your weapon box.
Okay.
It's the grapple gun. Let me go communicate with our ghostly friend over there.
Yeah, I think that slowly but surely.
Ooh, any goodies?
Slowly but surely indeed.
Cannonballs. Get over here.
Get over here.
I don't have my soundboard, boys. I'd play it, but get over here.
Long time no see, gents. Hello there.
Oh,
Now we do need to hold your court hearing, Mr. Big Milky 100. So if you wouldn't mind, feel free to come over to our vessel and we'll hold the court hearing.
Oh, I've
Do
seen
you
much
mind
course
if I just
recently. I
take a
don't think I can do
little
that.
lick of your chocolate
Just
fountain
gonna enjoy this
first?
real quick, don't mind me.
I think your chocolate will go great with my baby cakes.
Oh, thank you. I've always wanted this.
Just go in there and get some chocolate on your tongue and come take
or
a bite.
not to be. That
You forgot how
Well, that's a
therapeutic
good
that can be? It's very therapeutic.
What do you think I made the cover?
Do they call him the Kegmaster?
Then what have you
I
got
don't know
to do
anybody
here?
called the
Got lots of
Kegmaster.
stuff all over.
I know I've called myself the Master of the Kegs once, in one of my shorts, so that's why I'm not sure if you refer to me or Somebody else? Alright, now let's shoot ourselves over to the galleon over there, and we can hold the court here.
Oh yeah, baby.
Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they're coming over.
Oh, you smooth talking so well.
Big Milky seems innocent to you.
Really bad.
Yes, though he
They're
did
probably just
get
taking
very non-verbal for
Hopefully they
some
don't
reason.
try
Long
to
way
shoot my
around.
boat.
He seemed to top talking.
the scenic route. Oh, killing a skeleton.
Come here, my green boy. I miss you.
They do have an alliance, but they lowered their alliance heart flag.
Whoa there, watch where you point that thing, why didn't ya? Before you hit me in the right place.
I guess that's not the alliance thing.
There we go. I gave the sloop the little book that was in the water.
You might.
Come on over,
you might-
gentlemen.
You might hit the rocks a bit there, or some barrels in the water. Your back sail seems to be up. You may want to raise that. There you go.
It's time for your court hearing. Of course, through the Royal Crown Court, also known as our vessel.
Get over here.
There we go. Let me make sure you
Little
don't fall off
brain
like I just did.
fly.
Yeah, you should be up there.
Get down here.
But I'm quite comfy.
Ugh.
That makes you a big boy.
There we go. Alright. Now, Mr. Big Milky, if you don't mind, can you just stand right here? I'm the man with the fancy judge outfit, right here. That works. Alright, now prosecution, you are correctly positioned. Anyone else that is not part of the court hearing, feel free to just stand behind me here. We got our witness. Jack
You
Lou,
want
the other
a
witness.
live
There we
jury?
go.
What is that freaking monster? There's a monster on the beach. A monster.
Now, Mr.
Come with
Big
me, big
Milky,
boy.
would you like us to appoint a defense lawyer for you, or would you like to appoint one of your friends as your defense lawyer? If you are speaking, sir, we do not hear you. I don't think your voice chat's on.
Not full time, no.
Not full-time? What do you mean not full-time?
No, it's on push to talk. I'm calling my lawyer.
Hopefully he's good because my boyfriend was so good and I learned all the
Thank you,
tricks.
OK Small.
Lawyer.
I'm glad you enjoy my work and stuff I
You
do.
have no friends.
Problem chill lobbies, if you get too much loot, it moves the
I
servers
don't know, you got a sweet
because
thing
C
walking
is
up
too
next to you
safe.
there. I see his upper thigh looking
I
real
don't think it
nice
does
over there.
that. Usually it only
Yeah,
server
shake it,
swaps if
baby.
the server's empty and there's just one crew. Then it merges you with other servers. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it
The
works.
defense
And that's why
counsel is here.
randomly you'll get like a
You gotta
server
drop it,
merge if
drop
you're
it
in a
to
full
the floor,
server.
shake your wrist a
Because
little
it's
more.
merging you with a server that's got like one person in it. I see. You have your defense lawyer now. Oh,
Oh, he's ready now.
yeah, that woke him up. Now,
You got
this
stuck.
court is in session. Now, the prosecution has accused you, Mr. Big Milky, of committing a very, very heinous and unforgivable crime. It is truly disturbing what the prosecution has brought to my attention. Now, prosecution, would you like to explain to Big Milky what they are being accused of?
Just give me a moment. This is a hard one to get out. This is a really heinous crime with this one Milky Poo here. This guy, you know, he played it off like a good guy. You ever see a nice little Etsy post and saying, damn, what a nice little thing there? Well, let me tell you, this man right here is a part of the biggest kidnapping and selling of an illegal animal drug corporation, and he has been stealing animals from their homes, and he is out there selling them on the black market. Many died in the process, and I have a lot of evidence. and
Objection,
proof
hearsay.
to prove it.
Home, pets,
Yes,
homes,
defense.
I've got evidence, baby.
markets.
Do plead your case, defense. Let's hear.
My client has done nothing of the such. There is no proof. These false allegations are ridiculous, and I won't stand for it.
The defense lawyer has spoken. Prosecution, what say you? You have any
I'll give you
proof
some
to back
evidence.
up
You want
this?
some evidence, Wolfie? Why don't you just hold your head right there for a moment? Because I actually have one of the animals live. And he's gonna come up here and show for himself.
We keep all the
Poor little
animals in
Penny
very
here.
humane
Do
ways.
you guys see this?
Humane
Take a
cages.
look at it, jury. Take a look at it, judge. Little Penny here
God.
was a part of this illegal operation, and she almost lost her life and her piglet's lives with it. Little Penny here
A pig
survived by
trying
one
to make
breath.
bacon.
Think about
I
the
object. That is your
animals.
pet pig.
That's the shade, baby.
Now, do you have
I
proof
adopted him
that?
post-trauma.
Do you have the adoption papers, prosecution, of the
I knew I've got them right
mutilated
here.
pig?
I knew I've got them right here. Let me bring them over. Let me bring
Yes,
them
let
over.
me
Here
take a
you go,
look at
right
these here.
here.
Let me just,
come on right
just,
over. Yep, I've got the official adoption papers.
It smells like official paper.
Stupid.
That paper smells very official. That's like that's oakwood paper. Yep. Only oak paper is official. Yep.
Portrait of the day we met after she lost a limb.
Oh yeah, I see the sketch there. Yeah, that looks like a pig.
Very sad.
Yeah,
I didn't
okay.
own this one. It makes me a little bit sad talking about it.
I may or may not be
Wolfie, here for
illiterate.
these pigs and these animals and Big Milky, you're going down, baby.
No defense. What do you have to say to that? It is clearly only recently the prosecution's pig. Thus, it was not their pet pig during the time of the crime. Do you have a way to defend Mr. Big Milky from these accusations?
I would need to show proof or see proof that we had possession of the pig. As of right now, the only proof is that y'all have had possession of the pig.
This is a good point. This is a good point. Now, prosecution, what say you?
Judge, I need you to look at page 7, Article B, where
Yes,
it
of
clearly
course.
shows the DNA evidence linking Milky to be underneath penetrations, fingernails. She fought for her life, this little log.
Now, can we inspect Big Milky and see if these war marks, these struggle marks, would potentially be on Big Milky's body? And could you provide the location of these marks?
Objection. He's a ghost. There would not be any scars.
Don't worry, baby, I can get on your realm.
Oh, DNA under the
Let me call my
nails.
guy.
Perhaps it's under
I'll
his
enter the
ghost
realm for
nails.
this. Hold on, I got this, baby.
Had to call Ghostbusters.
Alright, sir,
Ghost
you need to stand
was
still.
the
Please stand
accused.
here, right here. Yep,
This will
right
be
there.
very
Don't
thorough.
move. Don't move. I'm in the ghostly realm, so don't worry. This is all very accurate, and I can check it really good. Yep. Please look at the judge, sir. I need to go in. Okay. Okay, well, it's a little dark here. I forgot to bring my torch in. Okay. We're getting in there, boys and girls. Okay, we're finding our way
I'll give
now.
it a gift,
All
okay,
right.
Sam?
Now, if you can all take a look on the left monitor, camera there, you can see all the slides where poor little Penny was shoved in so deep and we had to rip them away. Oh, the trauma. I gotta get out of here. I see too much of Penny down there. Oh, God. Oh, God. God, that was real stink down there, sir. That's my kind of shower. Anyway, I gotta write that down. That's really traumatizing.
No defense.
I just want to note that the prosecution just admitted to stealing the pig from Milky.
Did you steal the pig, prosecution? From Milky?
You wish
In
I stole it,
defense,
baby.
you have just
You
admitted...
literally just said you ripped it from him.
No
Yep,
defense,
the
you have
adoption.
just admitted that the pig was at some point in the possession of Big Milky, therefore
No,
it had to
I
have
am
been
just going off of
stolen.
what Captain Belinda says.
I see, I see.
Here, a little bit of a twisty turny
The
here, a
fence
little bit
is
of couple of
contradicting
holes in a
their own
conversation.
points. The
Perhaps
fence
we
may be
should
stupid.
call forth another witness. Mr. Jackler, please come forward to the witness stand. Stand right here. Yep. Now, you were there. You witnessed the blatant abuse and selling of these animals. Could you give some insights as to the corporations or the people that were behind these mass animal kidnappings and sellings?
Well, Your Honor, from what it seems, there was definitely a ghostly figure among them.
Do elaborate.
So essentially, there had been a questionable operation, from what I could tell. As are you aware of those Ring doorbells at all?
Ring doorbells. I don't think I have ring doorbells on my vessel.
Chicken
What are they?
ring doorbells.
So essentially, it's one of those things where, let's say, Your Honor, there's like a little door, and through the window there is a telescope propped up.
Yes, sir.
And with that, there is a recording device on the other side to be able to make sure that there is
Oh, so like a
people
homeless
coming
man
to
with
and
a
from
really
the
good
vessel.
memory.
Precisely.
And you are a homeless man with a really good memory,
Homeless
correct?
Chicken wings.
Most definitely, sir.
We found this man
So-
on Port Merrick 3 days ago.
So essentially, Your Honor, what had happened was this individual had approached the
Thank you for the follow,
the,
Bro Cave.
the vessel in
And,
question, and
accelerated.
made his way, breaking
I'm in
through
North American East.
the captain's door, stealing what I can only describe as an animal from the room in question.
Hello, Jalen Murray.
And
Welcome
running
in.
off with said animal, and it was found upon Pirate Bay for
Soy.
sale no more than 3 days later.
Now, defense, what do you have to say to this witness testimony?
I believe this is all hearsay. I mean, there's no proof where we were 3 days ago. I believe we were at a different outpost 3 days ago.
Defendant has memory loss, possible signs of moronicy.
Now, do you
Yeah,
have
3 days ago we were fighting skeletons at the skeleton fort.
do you have some sort of evidence that could
Changing
prove
the
where you were?
story. Defense may have even
Perhaps
worse memory loss.
an item from said outpost,
Yes.
or some sort of loot from that skeleton ship. Something to verify your location at the time.
Yeah, we can do that.
What time did you guys go to the skeleton fort? By chance.
Took all day.
Just want to make sure that it's in according with these ship's logs that I have right here. You know, the outpost that you stopped at before, you know, taking out that fort all day. Maybe you got some new supplies. Maybe you got a couple of meats on that island, and who knows, maybe you found yourself a nice big hog.
Now, it does
Okay,
appear
what
that
time?
much of what we are seeing is, as mentioned hearsay, and it would appear they brought over a chest Which that is a chest that you get from skeleton
Moss
ships. That
coated,
is a
covered
quite
chest. I can just
good
take a
piece
look
of
at that for the,
evidence there.
documents here. I need to put this in the court logs. Just...
Now, prosecution, now that you've
Mhm.
seen the
Thank you.
chest that was acquired during these gentlemen's fight against a skeleton ship, what do you have to say? I mean, this shows that they were preoccupied during the time of the crime.
That is a very true statement, and in no way am I saying that they did not attend a skeleton fort. But I am still waiting to hear what time you guys took out the said skeleton fort. Because I have a couple of logs
Hey,
here that show
you put the
quite a
evidence
little
down.
boat over there getting some
This is
loot at
court
an
evidence.
outpost prior.
You leave this evidence alone, it cannot be tampered with.
So where'd you guys loot up at? What outpost did you hit before you went to go fight all
There we
those
go.
skeletons? Your meats, your nuts? Because it says right here that you guys had a nice hefty fill-up prior.
It would appear they've gone silent.
So the real
would-
question is, can you account for the time before the skeleton fort? Of which Jackie
filled
saw
up
you
at
guys had an
Sanctuary.
island.
So filled up at
Is that where you
Sanctuary
saw them,
Outpost.
Jackie? My little witness?
Does that add up, Jackler?
That does appear to add up, yes.
What time are you saying this took place?
That is my
Prosecution.
question for you, baby. What time did you fight the skeleton fort?
I can show documentation of where we were at Skeleton Fort, but can you show documentation of what time that it happened?
I've got your official ship logs here, the captain logs stating that you did not actually go to Sanctuary Outpost, but where the illegal trading was being done.
Now, where was the
Or
illegal
forwarded
trading
over to the
being
evidence
done?
box.
Prosecution. What was the
Okay.
location?
Where'd you attend to, Briar? Maybe a nice little Port Merrick, a nice little shopping spree.
Now, it would appear that prosecution has accused and alleged that the crime was committed at Port Merrick. Am I correct in that assumption? Or at least in the waters within the vicinity or nearby.
Could be
No,
This
yes,
isn't going
at
anywhere.
Port Merrick. According to the ship logs here.
Now,
You
perhaps
talking about
we
the ship
could,
we sunk near Fort Merrick?
I'm talking about the ship that filled up.
perhaps we
With
can,
your baby.
perhaps we can answer this and verify this by checking their ship's log, the official log, and seeing if they've been
But if we
to
come
Port
within
Merrick.
range. Yeah, but if we came within range while sinking a ship, it would show up too.
There's only one spot left to check. Is their
Let's talk
ship
about that.
sinking?
I think we
or-
should check their log and take a look for ourselves. And while we're there, we can take a look and see if there's any animal cages, any signs of animal abuse on their vessel. I think that'll put to bed this case here.
Congratulate me.
This isn't going anywhere, so I'm gonna.
I deck shot it. Congratulate me.
Hello there. I'm the judge. We're doing a little inspection here to make sure there's no signs of animal abuse, and we will be checking the ship's log to make sure
Let's see
there's no
here.
signs that they've been to Port Merrick.
Mhm.
Let's take a look at those logs here.
Yeah, let's see. 8 days at sea, 7
Should be
days since
towards
last
the end
sinking.
of the pages. There we go.
Day 2. Here we go. Day 2, they arrived at Galleon's Grave Outpost on the 23rd hour.
Burning
Set
Blade
sail as an emissary for
defeated,
the Gold
Ancient
Hoarders.
Spire.
Arrived at Barnacle Cay, Burning Blade defeated. Arrived at Ancient Spire. Arrived at Snake Island, Wanderer's Refuge. Port
Merrick.
But that is day 4. He said day 3.
He did say day 3.
Hmm.
Now, what's in the rest of the log? Let's see these other days.
Day 5, they vanquished the Kraken. They arrived at Rapier Cay.
I don't have any
Arrived
drops,
at
so I'm not a
Keelhaul
partner.
Fort.
Res
Day
Nord.
6.
It's
Scouts
partnered
and
only.
Orders,
Stream
Secret
Sav,
Scoundrel,
Twitch drops.
Emissary, blah 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 blah. All sorts of hole. Lost Gold Fort, Shipwreck, Chicken Isle, Snake Island, spotted the sloop, arrived at Chicken Isle, and that is it, Your Honor. On the final
That
day,
is it.
day 7. That's
So
20th
day
hour.
4, they were at Port Merrick. Now let me take a look and just make sure there's no signs of animal abuse. There is a hunting spear, which is used for killing oceanic animals, which isn't against the law, luckily, unless it's being used to brutally pulverize pigs. But wood crate, lots of wood crates.
Your Honor, we have evidence.
What is this evidence?
We have a pristine boar tusk at the front of the vessel. And a
Oh
boar is
my
a kind of pig.
god. We need to get our prosecution over here.
We got that from the Kraken.
From the Kraken.
I'm
Well,
hearing
last
some
I
nice
checked,
diversion.
Krakens
Linda,
don't drop
is this from your
pork.
pig?
You should
Oh,
recheck
Take a
your
look at
drop
this.
list.
Oh my god.
Recheck your drop tables.
I think
No.
this is from Betty. She was missing a little piece. It's been growing back out for months.
My god, you can't fabricate that evidence.
It's
You
okay,
can
Betty,
if
you
it's a
don't have
boar
to
tusk
look at
when he
them,
has a pig in
Betty.
his hand.
No, look.
Is a boar not a type of pig?
It is a type of pig, but they're not the same breed of pig.
Penny begs to differ.
And now what day did you say, Belinda, the crime was committed?
I believe it happened on day 4.
The prosecution claims that it happened on day 4, and the ship's log claims that you were at Port Merrick on day 4, and we have found a boar tusk here. I mean,
Your Honor,
the
we found
evidence
more
seems
evidence.
overwhelming.
Your
There's a
timeline
piece of
doesn't add
pork
up.
within this crate.
My god, there is a raw piece of pork in that crate.
They didn't even
I've
have the
seen it with
dignity
my
to
own
cook it.
eyes.
You don't have to look. Close your eyes, Betty.
Do you have anything to say for yourself, Big Milky?
You're after the wrong ship. It's the brig.
There is no brig. What
There was a
do you
brig at
speak
the
of?
outpost.
They are telling the truth, Your Honor. There was a break. But that is completely irrelevant.
No, but we stole all of their supplies. Let them live, but stole their supplies with that storage crate.
That brig looked like it had just spawned in.
They did not. They were our alliance. They're still up. You can check them out.
Let us take a look.
Evidence,
Random is notes, why didn't ya? Lots of
Your Honor,
diversion.
I'm not seeing any
Don't
alliance
look
on the
bad.
map.
I have not seen any alliance either. Thank you for the follow, Beach Muffin and
I'm
Escara.
consulting my notes here, but I'm not taking anything
Hello,
of the
Zenith.
alliance here. There's no notes about an alliance.
That must have been their turn in and leave. Big sad.
I think they may be telling Porky Pies.
No, the porcupines, don't you listen, Penny?
Well, I must say, the evidence is overwhelming. You can see the pig is already mourning the loss of its tusk, which is truly tragic. Does the defense have anything else to say before we give the final ruling? No comment, I take it?
This is all hearsay, and I feel like this is a witch hunt or a ghost hunt, whichever you prefer.
I mean, we have overwhelming evidence. We have evidence of you being at Port Merrick on the 4th day, and we
You have
found pork in a
circumstantial
pig tusk on your vessel.
evidence. Circumstantial evidence. There could have been many ships at Port Merrick.
That happened to
But here
have
you are,
pig meat
baby.
and a boar tusk.
Again, if you check your loot drops and you already see that we've killed a kraken earlier, it's in our log. That is one of the drops.
I kind of want to wrap this up, I'm not gonna lie.
I think you're gonna have to talk to the jury on this one. You might have to talk to the big boys over there.
Perhaps we can leave it to the jury. We can settle this as let the jury make the decision. Let's see.
The
You-
jury, what is your decision?
You, come with me. You, where's your
You just remember
crewmate?
Penny's pretty little face when
You're
in chat.
his crewmate, right? Yours?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
yes,
cool,
yes,
cool.
yes, yes.
Alright. Now, yep, we got, you're his lawyer. You stay over there, Mr. Wolf. You're his lawyer. Alright. This is the jury. It would be, these two gentlemen, this person sitting here, those three, and, Atlantis, come over here.
Yes, Your Honor.
And, do they have another crewmate? I feel like I'm missing one here.
I think it's the dude that's sitting down.
No, we already got him as part of the jury here. Are they missing somebody? They only got 2 people over there, and then this guy. Where's their 4th guy?
Oh yeah.
Well, wherever their 4th man is, that one is going to also be part of the jury. Though I don't know where
He's
they are.
AFK.
Oh, I see. Is Coda also AFK?
He was
Well-
moving before.
Let the jury make the decision. If you are unable to speak, just press your little text typey thing and type in whether you think he's guilty or innocent. And if you're able to speak, let us know if you think he is guilty or innocent.
Guilty as the sun is blue, Your Honor.
That is one person saying guilty. That is Watson saying guilty. That is 2.
Not guilty.
Coda says not guilty, so that is 1 to 2. What says you, OT? They're getting there. OT says
Okay.
guilty. That is 3 to 1. I think that's majority rules, even if the other crewmates did give their verdict, they would still be overwhelmed by the numbers. Well, I think we can adjourn this jury, and I sentence Big Mills as guilty for the heinous crime of brutally violating and murdering and selling animals on the Sea of Thieves. Truly despicable. The evidence has been overwhelming. Somebody shoot that man. This meeting is adjourned.
Don't worry, Penny. Don't worry.
And now we start the the shootout.
It's for you, Penny.
Do not revive the man. He's guilty.
Oh, hot shit.
Thank you for your time,
More
gentlemen.
pigs, okay?
We shall return to our duties, serving the seas and serving justice. Godspeed.
Yo, go back to game chat, code.
And now we leave.
Good luck, gentlemen. You're gonna have to deal with that. The galleon did not appreciate that verdict. And they're currently oh god! They are currently attacking the sloop.
Alright, justice has been served. Not gonna lie, that took way longer than it should have.
It's okay.
That took a very long time.
I know.
They're dead.
So, I may have drained a bit of their supply if you check the left food barrel.
As
Now
you should.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Alright.
Looking for evidence, I did
Gotta tax
steal a
the
couple of cooked
rich
things.
and the guilty.
The only thing on your SOT bucket list, besides the Ghost
Borrowing
Myth,
donations
is
for the
to
cause.
accidentally
you're
run
not
into
fucking
John
around, now. You've
Anti-Cheat, which
got
isn't
enough to
possible.
lose.
I mean, it is possible to run into John Anti-Cheat.
Oh, I do feel sorry for the sloop, but good luck.
Oh, they'll be fine. They'll walk it off. Alright.
Better run, better
Now, what do you
run.
gentlemen say we, we dive to a new voyage before they come after
I
us and
would
try to brutalize
adore
us?
that.
Because that's probably gonna happen.
I don't know
Sure
if I feel
thing.
like running again from another galleon.
Let us vote on this quest here. Need one more vote.
You need to vote on it.
Oh, I do.
It says vote to cancel.
Oh,
just
okay.
kidding.
Well,
What up? Nobody saw anything. Close your fucking eyes.
That's
Is-
been there for a very long time.
okay. We'll put a. There we go. Okay, now vote on that. There we go. Now we're good.
Also,
Anyways,
at least
thank you for
everyone
the
should be able
hydrate
to
accelerated.
fill up on pineapples if they need it.
Hello, Zenith.
Get your nuts
How's that
here.
book floating? That looks like cheats. Maybe they were cheating. Now, speaking of which, I do need to write down, because we've inspected, like, what, 3 crews? I gotta add that to the counter. The ship's inspected counter. Put that, 4. And we'll end the prediction for Twitch here. Nobody's been mutes, actually. Well, Discord link was already in chat, but if anybody wants to join, there's a Discord link. Let me drop this
I'm gonna have
into
to quickly
TikTok
deal with
chat.
my kitty cats, so you may have to take the wheel. I'll be back in a moment.
Well, thank God they
Do that,
weren't taken by
If anybody wants to join, there's the link.
that last one.
Gonna get Captain Crackle back. Poor little Penny's been through a lot.
Brother, you should probably go listen to Swagger Souls. I sound nothing like him. Early? I mean, we've been live for 2 hours, so I wouldn't say early, but welcome in. It's Tree Climber. We kind of got stuck in like a 30-40 minute long court case with a random pirate. It took way too long than it should have. I think everybody fell asleep or lost interest, and I don't blame them. Yes, I did hydrate, accelerated. That's fine though. I'll only be live for like 50 minutes more. Then I'll be wrapping up today's stream. Wednesday, we'll be back to doing normal John Anti-Cheat stuff. I just felt like trying this out, you know? Trying something new. But we will be back to John Anti-Cheat hunting Wednesday. Huge fan, hope to come across you one day on site. Can't right now because you're on vacation. That's fair. Hope you're enjoying vacation. You don't mind me asking, what are you doing for a vacation? Did you go anywhere exciting? You'll be back on Wednesday? Hell yeah. Foxtrot says hello. Hello, Foxtrot. Used to cheat, but you don't anymore. Can your sins be forgiven? You know, since you don't cheat anymore, I'd say your sins can be forgiven. As long as you don't cheat again. This guy's swinging at nothing. He's crashing out. He's like, I can't compete. I can't fucking compete. There we go. Costa Rica, best vacation you've been on. Hell yeah. That sounds fun. Did you go to Tortuga? I'm pretty sure Tortuga's in Costa Rica. Appreciate your time too. Love you, Mr. Anti-Cheat. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I guess update on John Anti-Cheat stuff. I haven't been uploading as much, and that's because I've been uploading on my editing channel, my Bug Sensei YouTube channel, which is like edits, meme edits and stuff. But I do have some shorts scheduled on my VODs channel. And I do have some other content that I'm editing. It's a process though. But there will be more John Anti-Cheat content soon, eventually. Saw the John Anti-Cheat videos, you were too scared to cheat again. Naturally. Hello, Austin. Is John Anti-Cheat on the loose? I am loose. I mean, look how fancy I'm looking. Does this not look like a man who's free? You don't cheat, by the way, you're against it? That's good.
Oh, you got one line of bonus following you. Very nice.
One moment. I'm looking for the song.
I think I want to go like west, maybe.
Let me read your comment. I missed it here. Some crew thought you were cheating in Hourglass, but you were dodging the cam ball so you didn't get one ball. This happened last year. Yeah, there's a lot of people that will, we call them accusations. I've also been accused of cheating because I just jump around people's ships eating pineapples, and a lot of times they can't kill me because pineapples fully heal you. So they'll be like doing damage to me, and I'm just constantly eating, so they can't kill me. And they're like, "You're cheating, you're cheating." Yeah, it happens a lot. A lot of people don't know what cheats look like, or what actually is cheating, especially if they're new to the game. Yeah, honestly, I'm not surprised that somebody tried to claim you were cheating. Accusations happen a lot on games nowadays. Yeah, I understand it if, like, somebody's lagging. If it's, like, lag or connection related, sometimes it looks like somebody may be cheating if they're, like, rubber banding around. So, like, I understand those. Though a lot of times people just, like, accuse you of cheating if you're just good at the game, or they're bad at the game, you know. Can you DoorDash me Wingstop? I can't DoorDash you Wingstop, but I can give you a coconut. If I'm feeling charitable, you know. I do have Glitterbeard, yes. I've never actually used the Glitterbeard. I'm not gonna lie. I have it. I just don't ever use it. Where's it at? Do I have it? I know I've done Glitterbeard before.
We'll be back as soon as I can LOL.
Do you have to buy Glitterbeard? Like the beard? Oh, there it is. Never mind. I'm just blind. It's actually pretty close to my normal one. A little bit. It's a little bit bigger though. Coolest thing to ever get. Yeah. I mean, Glitterbeard is definitely a bit of a experience. It's a fun experience to be able to get like a lot of people to be chill, and to do Glitterbeard. That's always fun. The stream is totally swagtastic. Thank you, Boba the Tea. Thank you. I pride myself in being swagtasticable. Holy shit, this guy got a lot of pineapples. You were not joking.
There's a sloop to the left.
You were not joking when you said you emptied their food crates. God damn. That's a lot of pineapples.
They're gonna be looking for nuts for days.
You hardly find
There-
anybody
there
chill
was
due to
cooked food
Glitterbeard.
as well,
Or
but I
to do
thought the
Glitterbeard.
pineapples were enough, and the cooked food was.
You have all the journals,
definitely
though?
part of
Nice.
The court hearing, so I couldn't tamper with evidence.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little tricky to convince people to be friendly. I mean, to be fair, I can't really speak for, most people, because I kind of get a little bit of a advantage, because a lot of people know who I am and recognize me.
Look at that. It's
So,
America.
a lot of people won't try killing me, because they know who I am. Though I imagine for the normal player, Considering how many people do desperately try to kill us, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of normal players really struggle to find chill people on this game. Get 'em, John. That we will. Charlie Jones, welcome in. Love John Anti-Cheat, respect your duties. Hell yeah. Welcome in, Lonely Tommy. Thank you for the follow, Coach Squid. Also, Fight Nights is a pain when it comes to finding a crew. Is Fight Night still going? I don't ever like pay attention to the Sea Thieves events, to be honest. Keep up the work, man. That I will. And thank you. I appreciate your comments. Till the 26th. Gotcha. Gotcha. I will say, I wish they made the Twitch drops always, like, available for all creators. Because sometimes they do the ones like the current ones where it's, partners only. Which, I guess I get it if they want to have some partner exclusive stuff, but it would be nice if everybody can, since I'm not a Sea of Thieves partner. Also, thank you for the, sharing the live, the Tree Climber. I appreciate I don't know how the live sharing works, but I'm seeing you're doing it a lot, and I appreciate it. What's one of your parents' last name Anti-Cheat? Or was one of your parents' last name Anti-Cheat? Is that why there's a hyphen?
I now understand why.
Well, the
I'm getting
hyphen's
slower than
because
I
that's
thought
how
I should have been.
Anti-Cheat is spelled.
Whoopsie-diddly.
But yes, everybody in the Anti-Cheat family has the last name Anti-Cheat. Thank you, Mika, for the, live share. My cat wants in my room. Give me a minute. Let my cat in. You know, I think we should get Greg out. I think Greg improves the crew morale. There he is. Currently watching from downstairs. This cat is taking his time. You gotta love it. Also, let me get a prediction going for the Twitch viewers. Now, I will say before we arrive to these gentlemen, let's try to keep the courts not super long. Like, if it feels like it's going nowhere, dragging out, we'll just kind of wrap it up and be like, yeah, you're not guilty, or yes, you're guilty. Die.
Say less on
And try not to push them too hard because, like, you do a really good job of locking them in a not able to argue case. So
No, you
give them a
know
little
it,
bit of
baby.
leeway. You know, go a little bit
Give him
easy
a
on
little,
them.
only a little. I'll give him a test space so he will
Yeah,
reshuffling.
And if they don't really seem like they're engaging, we'll just make it really quick. Kind of like the level of engagement should determine whether they're guilty or not. Because if they're playing along, we'll reward them with being not guilty. If they don't play along, they're guilty.
Say less.
You're gonna move to Twitch? That is a good
Dials
idea.
up, ladies
Twitch
and
is
gentlemen.
much higher quality. Thank you for the follow, Mika. You can't dive, had a fire meg on you? Oof. Hello there, gentlemen. It is I, Judge John, here on behalf of the Royal Crown Court. You missed your court hearing, so naturally we brought the court to you. Yeah. Swing on over here. Anybody home?
Anyone?
Hello, 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 hello. Mr. Anti-Cheat, how do you know if somebody is cheating? I can tell if they're using cheats. I know what the cheats look like. That's how I tell. I'll use my eyes. And there are some telling, tall tale signs if their, like, username looks very bot-esque. They may be cheating. Or if they have, like, no cosmetics. Currently oh, I read that one.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome. I don't see a singular thing,
There's
not a soul.
nobody here.
Is it a ghost ship?
There is a couple pieces of cooked fish and pineapples if you want to come yoink those, Jackler. I'm sure they won't mind.
Oh boy. I'll get the storage crate.
Yeah,
Good.
get them nuts, big boy.
They do have a lot of fireworks too. I'm sure they won't mind us borrowing some fireworks. I'm gonna go down to the Athena's place and see if they're down there.
That is the only place I did not look. Solid 50-50.
Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Also, for the prediction, I will refund the points if we don't find these guys. Time to see if they're in the basement. You guys think they'll ever add like an attic or an upstairs to the tavern? Or like more entrances to the buildings at Port Merrick? Because they have like second floors for like everything in Port Merrick, except you can only go to the second floor on the tavern in Port Merrick. Hello, 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 hello. Is there anybody down here? It is I, Judge John. You missed your court hearing. There doesn't seem to be anybody down here.
They fled the scene.
And they did. Well, are there any other ships that we can see on the map or nearby?
Not that I can see. I've had a look.
They're a wizard?
Currently no.
They may be
Oh wait, hang on, never mind,
disappeared.
I tell a lie. There's one that spawned in an ancient spire outpost, level 1 Reaper. Southeast.
Very nice.
South to
Well,
the east.
it would appear that is our heading, because I have a feeling these gentlemen must have logged off. Unfortunately.
I got that feeling too.
Oh, yep, and that answers my question.
They
Thank you,
ran from
Seekers.
the court.
That they did. They got away
Sounds
this
like I got
time,
it all
but
fairly
next
quick.
time they won't be so lucky. Thank you for the live shares, the tree climber.
He said,
Whoops.
"Baby, won't you come my way?" Ah!
Oh, well. Looks like I'm
I
no,
see
never
how
mind.
it is.
Trading spots.
Still the supplies and
Dude, how much
still
is
me.
Stully again, Jackie, all the way back? Well, this came right for you.
Let's see. Who are you going after now? Now there's a tier 1 Reaper on our server, so we're going after them because that ship was AFK. Let me refund the prediction. Let's see, delete, refund. Hello, Ox1, welcome in. Also, thank you for the gift, Patrick. I appreciate it. You got a collab with Summit, or Summit? I was about to call him Summit 1G. Summit. Does Summit even, like, know who I am? And he's
Could
not
be,
playing Sea of Thieves. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Summit would collab with
Could
me.
we particularly to the cherry on top of the sails and wind? We have quite a
He's
large
kinda
distance to
too
cover.
big, you know, content
Or a
creator
cherry
wise.
on top can do that for you, hotcakes.
Now, somebody I would
Thank you
collab
kindly.
with, well, I mean, the problem with me is my content is very much role-playing and not PvP. Most content creators like, their content is PvP, sweating and stuff. I wouldn't really be able to do much unless they're just wanting to roleplay, but most big content creators or any content creators don't do that, so. You'll see if he's famous. That is fair. Yeah, I mean, like, I would
Oh,
like
ship
to
sighted.
do collaborations and stuff with other Sea of Thieves creators. It's just there aren't many that kind of, like, are down my same alley, you know? I mean, OVIRL's like the only role player I know of, content creator wise. Is that Worms counter just for the stream? It's total, which I do need to add it up at some point. I'll do that later. Hey, thank you for all the gifts, KC Valhalla. God damn, you're sending a lot, I appreciate it. You want to play this game, but do they have it for PC or just console? It's on both. Sometimes it's on sale and you can get it for $20. I recommend doing it then. You have to sleep, but you won't till your stream is over. Well, lucky for you, we will be streaming for about a half an hour more, so you get to sleep. But you do an IRL pirate stream. I do live by the ocean, so if I got a boat, I could do an IRL pirate stream. Did you hear somebody say something about the Burger Clown, or did you mishear? Yeah, I did. I said that OVIRL's like the only Sea of Thieves content creator I know of that roleplays. That's kind of like down my same alley. That's why I don't like collab with many Sea of Thieves creators, because like they do, most of their content is just like sweaty PvP stuff, which isn't what I do.
You're not touching us today, baby. We're on wrath, baby.
Thank you for the shares again, Tree Climber. The Steam Summer Sale should be happening soon. Oh, that's right, I forgot about the... I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot it's the summer.
No, they said twins.
Oh my god, there's 3 of them! Why there's so many? They're cheating!
No. They said we're going in tonight, baby.
But we are taking some damage against stances, which isn't ideal.
I'm gonna need you to sit down, you little boner boy, because I will blow you into a
Anyways.
nuclear Russian.
That guy completely despises you? What'd you do?
I did see the sloop. The sloop is next to us on the Reapers.
Oh, let me scroll up and read this. Don't forget that with great power comes great responsibility, Uncle Ben. That is a very good quote.
I'm coming down to camp.
I was about to say, you better
You'll
not
find
make
somebody
it
to buy
about
you
the
a boat?
candles, because we have more than enough.
Pretty sure you've seen him watch a video with, you clipped in it? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of streamers, so I don't really know, you know, I don't know if they talk about me or not. That's cool though, if he's seen my content. How'd you get that grapple gun skin? You only have the one from harpooning somebody onto your ship. So this one you get from buried tin kegs. Very easy to get. Well, only you gotta buy it, but to unlock being able to buy it. Yeah. You're one of my favorite hosts. Hell yeah. I'm glad you enjoy my content.
Very nice.
Something I'm gonna need to do is I need to figure out a way to improve my apartment Wi-Fi when I go back to my apartment once the summer's over, because it is not very good. I know where the box is. It's in my roommate's room, so I might be able to hardwire my computer to it. But if not, I don't know, I may have to like buy internet or something. I'll have to see. Because the problem is I can't stream on TikTok, and then sometimes my Twitch stream will just have an aneurysm because of how shitty the apartment Wi-Fi is. So I'll have to see what I need to do.
There's a ship directly next to us if he wants to shoot over to it.
But there is.
Just a warm up.
Real quick. Alright, now I can go over there. Why is this loaded?
Ready for a good blow.
Hello there, gentlemen. It is I, Judge John. We're here because you missed your court hearing. Is there anybody here?
Maybe they're on the island.
Hello? Is this another abandoned
didn't
vessel? Well, I guess it's time to check a second basement.
This is very interesting. I think we have a serial killer on the loose.
How many ghost ships?
Hello,
are there?
O-Dog, welcome in.
There was a galleon, but I don't actually remember where they were.
Ah,
Hey, whoa,
there we
whoa,
are.
whoa.
Hello, Mr.
Bug
Luffy.
Sensei.
How you doing?
Whoa! Oh my fucking god.
Is it just an oh my fucking god or an oh my fucking god?
Think you might be
Yeah,
trying to
bring the ship
hide.
closer.
Yeah.
Have you been naughty,
Alright,
Mr. Luffy?
I'll level the
Very
back
much so.
Well, that is why we're here, Mr. Luffy. Now this
you
here,
know how-
this is Captain Belinda, the prosecution of the Royal Crown Court. You missed your court hearing, and we've brought the court to you, so if you don't mind, just feel free to come with us to the vessel. And we'll
I
get you
just
sorted
jumped
out.
so fucking hard I hit my head. Yeah, okay, let's go.
That's real art. I love a good bump to the noggin.
Come bring the galleon over.
Galleon is being brought over, Your Honor, at this moment in time.
When do you think your next YouTube video will be? I'm not sure, but eventually, soon. I'm working on one, but I've been a little bit busy, and I've also been working on some short
We'll
form
be there
content.
momentarily. Hard to see
So
the distance, you know. My
I
eyes
don't know
aren't what they used to
exactly
be.
when, but I am working on
Doing
one. So
great, kid.
let me eat the
How you
worm.
doing, my little guilty man?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Well, you're better than the last guys. They murdered some pigs. Not good.
Almost
So
got
hopefully
it.
you're not like that.
They
are you?
did
Almost
brutally
got it.
murder some pigs.
Not the bovine.
Keep her going. Perfect. And if anyone says otherwise, they're wrong.
All
His
right.
name is Judge John Entity. The Honorable.
The honorable indeed. Let me get you over
What's
here.
the
There we go.
Oh.
Alright. Now, prosecution, please stand to my left. Mr. Luffy, stand to your right a little bit. Other right. There
That's
you
my
go.
left.
Alright, now Jackler, you were good right there. Lannis was good right there. Alright. Now this court is in session. Now, Mr. Luffy, you have been accused by the prosecution for a very, very heinous crime. Truly despicable. The prosecution, Captain Belinda, has accused you of cheating in the Sea of Thieves. Disgusting, unforgivable cheating. It is truly horrific. Belinda, feel free to elaborate in case I missed anything from the report you sent.
Of course, of course. Yeah, so this dirty-ass cheat over here was running up and down on ladders. He was shooting people, and I have a couple of witnesses to testify to that fact.
Now, would you like to appoint a defense lawyer to help you, Luffy, or would you like to represent yourself?
I would like to represent myself.
Alright, then what do you have to say to the prosecution's claims?
Not guilty until I see the evidence myself. As a new player, I take no pride in cheating. Let us review the facts. Let us see some screen footage, if we may.
Yes, prosecution, what proof do you have that Mr. Luffy was cheating?
So I would like to call Jackie over here to the stand. He was actually a bystander watching the absolutely horrific acts done by yours truly, Luffy Poo, over there.
Yes, do come to
Jackie, will
the
you be my
come to
live
the stand,
evidence?
witness. You are free to give your witness testimony, Jacqueline.
As I was witnessing from afar, I noticed this gentleman
You would always have somebody
on the
represent you.
ladder,
That's smart.
actively firing his weapon.
Firing his weapon, you say? Now, was this firing
Yes.
in a very cheater-esque manner? What made you believe that he was cheating when he was firing said weapon?
Well, Your Honor, as you are upon Alana, you are unable to use any weaponry, and it was it was in a cartoon-like fashion. It was like firing in all directions, near at the same time, but not quite.
Now, how
But it
many
was in
shots
rapid
was he
succession.
shooting? Was this like machine gunning, perhaps?
I would definitely describe it as that. And it wasn't any old machine gun. It was machine gun blunderbuss.
Machine gun blunderbuss. Truly despicable. Now, what says you, Mr. Luffy?
I have no records of using a machine gun of any caliber. If you want to credit me for having good shots and good reload with the double gun, that is fair.
Full
But
of themselves, probably not that good at the game.
this is fair. I do study. I am new to the game. As I was, arrested by the court, you could tell in shock the moment that you came to detain me that I was in shock. I was about to genuinely ask a player for help until, I was handcuffed and brought here to the court, presented in front of the lovely judge.
Asking for help.
As a new player under his 2 weeks of employment under the Sea of Thieves, I has no idea how to get into the Servants of the Flame. I just finally sunk my last ship. I was about to ask for help until I was brought here before the lovely court.
So what the defense is saying, from my understanding, is that he's very new to the seas and perhaps doesn't know how to cheat. Although that doesn't rule out that he could have accidentally used machine gun cheats. Prosecution, you have any dispute?
I only have one last question for you, Hotcakes. What were you doing at 6:49 p.m. last night?
6:49 p.m. last night, you say?
Yep, specifically.
More than likely being griefed on Hourglass.
Interesting. So you're telling me you have an alibi?
I do, actually.
Interesting, okay.
Shall we call forth the witness?
I think so.
Now, Alanis Craze, were you not doing Hourglass at said time last night?
I was, Your Honor. I was doing Hourglass.
Now, did you interact or run into Mr. Luffy on your time of doing the Hourglass?
It's a common name these days, Your Honor, but looking at him now, seems familiar. I recognize those clothes, those charred legs from our battle.
Now, did this man use any sort of suspicious techniques or cheats in your battle?
Well, there were quite a few things that seemed a little bit fishy with him, one might say. I mean, one minute, I was just sailing by, about to pop a couple of shots in the cannon, and all of a sudden, I heard like a weird screeching, stretching noise right behind me, and the next thing I knew, this gentleman was directly behind me, gun in hand, and I was dead in an instant. I didn't even know what happened.
Now, I have a question for Mr. Luffy. Could you pull out your weapon, Mr. Luffy?
Indubitably, sir.
Now
I am
pull out
carrying
your
two.
second weapon. Now, he is not holding a blunder, which was the alleged machine-gunned weapon. And Mr. Luffy, have you seen Alanis Craze before? Have you seen this man?
No, sir.
Well, to be fair,
Prosecution, somebody kill this man.
Damn, now that's one hell of a blow, baby.
Alright. Now, I rule that Mr. Luffy is not guilty. The judge has spoken. Prosecution, are you in agreement with this decision?
I can agree after licking his neck. I did not taste any gunpowder.
This is good. This is good. Alright, now you are free to go, Mr. Luffy. Thank you for your time, and I'm glad to hear that you are not a filthy, disgusting cheater.
Thank you, Honorable Judge Sensei.
Of course.
I actually do have one thing for you, my little innocent fellow there. Come here. You gotta do this on your boat, though. You said you were trying to get to the Servants of the Flame. What are you trying to do that?
Indeed.
You gotta find
Hello,
your
Alpha
hourglass
Shrubs.
piece,
Welcome
and
in.
then you gotta flip it over.
That's a pretty good joke. I didn't respond because we were doing the court.
No.
But welcome in.
Go below?
You gotta drop it to the floor.
Just now, when did this happen? Just now.
Anyway, go
Just now it
claim
happened.
that innocence, baby. Go blow some loads, and if
Hello,
you see
Alexis.
anybody
Welcome
looking a
in.
little off, you let us know, why don't ya?
Indubitably, sir.
Now, if you don't mind, come with me here, Mr. Luffy.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you shake it for this one.
It wasn't activating for me when I tried. I even put the song too.
We
Who
shall
shall
go to
not
my
be
base.
returning, right?
Yes.
to
And
be, the
I also shall not be returning.
98 Reapers, 100 and Servant.
Godspeed.
Oh.
Never forget me, baby.
I don't know. I don't have the grapple.
Godspeed. And if you come across any disgusting cheaters, just make sure to say, like a good neighbor, John Anti-Cheat is there. And now we leave.
Pretend I'm not here.
Cool.
It's never
I thought
normally
about it,
happens.
but I didn't. I thought about it, but I didn't.
You have my vote. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you.
Never normally happens. Just let me. That's
You need a specific shanty to do that? You
I
need to
did
be
take
level
that
100 in Servants of the
I'm
Flame
just
to do
gonna-
that.
jump off here and just dive on the
There's
spikes
your
here.
update.
Have yourself
Yep.
a lovely day there.
You gotta be
Byron.
over
Bye-bye.
level 100 to go down there. Ah, I see. We're just stuck.
I don't want to talk about it.
I am severely broke, so if somebody wants to grab that mermaid stick and just sell it real quick, why not?
YOLO!
Imagine not having money. Couldn't be me. With my 1 million gold.
You want to donate some?
I'm always open to making a bit
Can
of
you
money.
sell food at Reapers?
No.
probably.
Only
I don't know.
solvents. That's the one thing Reapers will not take. Because
That's
they
so
do
much
not have
bone.
appetites.
Too much better
They will
than
take
not
worms,
anything
though.
else.
Speaking of worms, hello Lo-Fi,
Oh, I guess
welcome in.
Ripper's got a fish.
I did not mean to say it that way, but I guess that I didn't mean to
Where's
call
your
you a
next
worm, but I meant thank you for the worm, Rodine. But speaking of worms, welcome in, Lo-Fi.
There are some things at the Fort of the Damned.
It
There
is
may
a
be
pretty good
human or
jingle.
two over there.
Pretty good song, I should say.
That is very true. I see the nice little skelly.
There's
Ah.
a chest on that map.
Let us go.
Could be
And I think that'll probably
individual.
wrap up our court
WORM.
inspections for the day.
One of the 2 storage crates, actually.
Let me write down that that guy wasn't a cheater. A worm. Worm indeed. That's 100% on there. Let me get another one going for the ship that will most likely be at Port of the Dam. I'm doing pretty good, Lo-Fi. How you
2
doing?
games of Dead by Daylight and 1 level of Crash Bandicoot. 8 hours.
I admire your elegant vessel, Mr. Antichi. Thank you, thank you. It's actually Belinda's Cosmetics, and the ship's just a no-captain ship because I'm
Since
broke
when
and I
was
can't
that a
afford a
thing?
galleon.
Oh, Sea of Thieves, why?
What did Sea of Thieves do?
Storage crates
Everything.
now need to be full to sell them. That's
Oh,
just
that's
how
How
it's
do
been.
you fill up a storage crate?
I feel like sometimes there's like one thing that throws it off because it lets me sell them half the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
I think is the crate empty? Because I think you need to fill it with like one item.
that's
I've legit never had
stupid
that,
if you got
but I
filled
do
with the
have
one
food.
item.
I feel like I've sold them to. I don't know. Those things pretty fucked up.
Thank you, Sea of Thieves, is all I have
This
to
is Sea
say.
of Thieves, say no.
Rare said we're gonna have some
You're
nice
tweaking
private
over
land.
over Team Fortress 2 right now? How's Team Fortress 2 going? I haven't seen anybody play that in ages. Also, thank you for the gifts, KC Valhalla. I don't know if you're still in here, but you sent a lot, and I appreciate it. Oh, you get your jaws kicked in, but it was pretty fun. And also, somebody's going all in on the prediction. God damn. Somebody better put in some points on the other side so you make some points back if
I personally
there
like
meets.
a rough little touch.
You got like 10 seconds. Throw it in the
Oh,
other
there
side.
is a ship. Razor
Throw it on
front
mute.
looking
Oh, that's a
directly going
galleon.
towards him.
Huh. No need for that, gentlemen.
Hello!
Hello there. Come on board. My name is Judge John. We're here on behalf of the Royal Crown Court. How?
Get over here. Tell your friends to stop shooting at us.
We're here to hold your court proceedings, sir. We're not here to fight you. They are really laying into us. Sir, please stop shooting at us. We're here for the court proceeding.
From you. You can take a jail bill.
My little foot of the dam. We're not trying to steal your loot. You can have your fucking reaper chest. Can I ask you a couple questions? Put that gun away. I'm not your little sword. I'm not trying to fight you. Okay, look, I've got my wood in hand. You mega PP. I see your boat name. Hey, asshole.
Excuse me, gentlemen. We're not here to fight
you
you.
like-
We're here for the court proceeding.
Yeah, have a nut. Have a nut and take a breath.
Hello there. My name is Judge
guys have
John,
any
here on
guns?
behalf of the Royal Crown Court. Now, the prosecution here has accused you gentlemen of committing very, very heinous crimes, so
Bye-bye. You can't
naturally
use
we
this
brought the
button.
court here in order to have the court proceeding. What was that, sir?
Having a fun time down there,
You
Jackson.
said something. I don't know what it was.
I barely saved
No,
it.
don't mind them. They're panicking while desperately trying to keep the galleon afloat, and they will be over here momentarily. Those are our two key witnesses. This here is Captain Belinda, the prosecution, and I, of course, am Judge John. Gotta talk fast.
How's
Hello,
everyone
Toasty
doing?
Boy
You
Gaming,
looking hot and
Lockman.
sexy, a little green burners over there, and you got yourself a nice little thing. Hey, put that sniper
Where do you see
down.
how many worms you've
I'm
eaten?
not
You were
here
trying to find out
fight,
yourself.
I'm here to
Go
baby.
under ship log, and then milestones, pirate milestones, the hunter,
Quick, Jesus, I
and
thought the
provisions
damn is
eaten.
kicking
It's
my
all the way at the
ass
bottom.
with a lag.
Right there.
Doing it real good, eh? You think any of them got
Oh.
a nice tongue in there?
That was a terrible shot.
I don't
My
want to talk
little
about it.
toxic dreamer, can you hear me?
Thank you.
Of course.
Don't do
Welcome.
The witness slash news reporter slash scribe is here.
I don't know if we're gonna get nothing out of any of these guys.
I know one of them
What
was
about you,
talking.
hotcakes?
Oh,
You hear me, Audie? Well, don't do it. Put your gun down.
my God. Oh, I'm being violated.
Not cool.
Unbelievable. I can't believe you do
Yeah, I
that to
don't
me.
think these guys got any tongues, if I'm gonna be honest.
Perhaps they I think I know what happened here. This man is like their tribal leader, and as a tribal sacrifice, he cut out all their tongues so that they couldn't talk back, and he could do unspeakable things to them. Sound about right?
Out their tongues.
Did you miss the trials? You have made it to the last one for the night. Take it easy, Tree Climber. I appreciate all the stream shares you've done and you watching. Wishing everybody a good live stream and a good week. Thank you, Oscar. I hope you also have a good week. What's happening right now? We are trying to talk to these guys, but they don't seem to be very vocal.
I think he's a little bit hollow in there. I can see all the way to the other side. In one ear, out the other.
If you fill those up, you can actually sell those.
Their boat's name is Mega Pee-Pee.
It is called Mega Pee-Pee. I think the one that's able to speak, and that would be the best man for the prosecution to talk to, is on the island. Oh my god, I'm terrible
Holy shit,
at
that's a lot
this.
of bananas.
Is there one up there?
There we go. Is the man on the island here the one with the mic that's able to speak? Oh, that's good. I don't know where he went. Somebody mentioned your name in TF2.
Hey,
That's crazy. Because there was a spy floating around.
Siren down there.
That's crazy.
That's what happened. I was like, what did I get hit by? Bloody siren.
No self-promoting, please,
There is
Mr.
a
Toasty
sloop
Boy.
in the distance if these lot are a bit uncommunicative.
I
Self-promoting
did
is
notice
against
that
the
sloop, but
rules.
I'm unsure if that's one that we've already come across.
No idea.
Couldn't tell ya.
I mean, we're trying to
All
make
from
sure they're not
Reapers, I know
cheating,
that
and
much.
we're trying to have a court session, but they're just not talking. It would appear our ship is
just
being
heard-
shot at by the mermaids, for some unknown reason.
I think it was more than a mermaid. There's a player
There's the
aboard
man
there.
on
I
it.
think we've just been kegged.
Well, gentlemen, there's no need to shoot at us. That is very rude.
I think I was correct.
Willie, don't you touch our boat, Willie.
Well, they seem like a jolly old fellows.
Oh. Who
They
the
put that
fuck?
up and
There
down.
it is down. Lovely.
That is very
Wowza,
rude, sir.
That sounds real good down there.
Can I get a
that's
res,
not good.
gentlemen? Gents? I need a res, I need a res.
Ship.
Keep the ship alive.
The option. I was a bit busy
Oh.
marketing.
Gotta love that.
You know, I
Now,
don't
Mr.
think they were too
Wally,
happy
what
with
was your
us
reason for
appearing.
attacking us? We're not trying to fight you. We're trying to have a court hearing. You know, my mother always said, never trust a man with a nose as wide as the Northwest Passage. Just saying. Very, very wide nose.
Everything is okay.
Yeah, I'd say this is okay.
Freezing my ass off.
That is incredibly rude.
Well, they were a little bit angry, kind of assholes.
For some unknown reason.
No, everything is okay. Don't worry, I'm a master hole plugger.
That you are, Blender, that you are. I think they are guilty, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I think they might be guilty.
Further funding required, if possible.
Yep.
I just love an in-house hot tub.
Well,
Very nice.
Angry.
tell these guys to talk so you don't lose your money. I'm not gonna lie, I think you might be losing your money. Well, actually, one of them did speak when we first went over, so I think you might be
stole this
fine.
big fish.
Because I did hear somebody talk.
I stole quite a couple of fish from them.
Well, I plan on ending my Ella stream pretty soon, because we've hit about 3 hours. So what do you gentlemen say we turn around and show these very guilty pirates what happens when they fuck with the court?
You don't gotta tell Belinda twice, baby.
I was
You're
just about to suggest flying over to the island and grabbing a keg as well.
Oh, you
Not a
know
bad
I'm gonna do
idea.
that, baby.
Now we do have a lot of cooked food and pineapples, so make sure you're well equipped.
You grab your nuts,
Oh, I
grab
stole
your
all
nuts.
of their cooked food that I could get my hands on, so I
That
really
is
stocked up
good.
in that
That
regard.
is good.
Alright, well, I guess it's time for me to do my helming business.
You know what they say, a blow a day keeps the doctor away.
Cannons have been loaded.
Fireworks are being fired. No, we are not having a footman. I'll come in there. And with a follow Pochito.
Nice little let's get
Currently falling through your boat with no way of getting on the deck. What do you do? Try get into a new like server.
blue. Almost.
It probably is lag. The only time I've had that happen is like lag or just sometimes it glitches out, so try going to a new server. That's kind of the best advice I can give. Oh, you're not the only one. You tried scuttling 3 times. I guess you could try relogging. That's really all I can think of. I know I've had that happen before, and we usually just have to find a new lobby, and it fixes it, so... If it doesn't fix after, like, restarting the
If
game,
someone wants to shoot over to the
I
island,
couldn't tell you.
try and grab a
I'm
can.
about to do 'em
That
real
I
good.
can do. And we got some fog.
Right.
I will try
Let's see.
boarding at least.
Alright, raise middle sail. We're gonna try and go around their
Oh.
backside a bit here. You're gonna have right side cannons. We're gonna try and get on the
I'm actually going
backside.
to move cannonballs up onto the deck using the storage crate.
Perfect. We're gonna drive past them here. They're gonna put a couple of holes in us, no doubt. Just doing me Jackler. So, oh, we've got a keg on board. Oh, fucking nice try.
That's mine, thank you, bitch.
Just gonna drop that over there. Well, that
Ow!
didn't-
He shot me.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry there, my friends, but I am gonna need to ask you to not do that. Off you pop. We've still got one aboard the ship. They're downstairs currently.
Oh, getting gangbang, goddamn.
Then they're
Yeah, take it
definitely,
easy,
weapons.
Pochito. I appreciate you
Hello,
watching. It is Judge John, and these gentlemen are very guilty, so they are being sentenced to death. Oh, it would appear my
They're currently bottom
crew's
deck.
getting fucked a little bit.
And we are taking a teeny tiny itty little bitty of water.
Drink, but I got stabbed in the ass.
You clipped through the ferry bottom. Damn. Did we sink?
Possibly.
I'm in the
a great
water,
question.
so I think we may have.
I'm in the
I
underworld.
think we did sink, then yes.
Oh,
Unfortunately, we're left
well, it
with,
looks
two
like
people
they
on the
also
galleon.
sunk, I think.
Oh?
Well, whatever galleon I'm looking at just went under, so unless they're somewhere else, I think they also sunk. Yeah, I don't see any galleons.
No, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's a win in my
Well,
book.
there is that one in the distance.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
that's
a
theirs.
win.
I guess I just got
Someone
spawned
went
very
on our
far away.
rowboat, so I killed him.
Nice. There
Yeah,
is a
2 of them
sloop
boarded
coming
on a
up,
boat.
so maybe
I'm
our
not gonna
sloop
lie, I did a
man may
pretty
help
fucking epic
us.
play with the harpoon gun. And actually gonna
Both
clip
nicked
that
one
because
of their
that's it.
kegs with a harpoon gun as well, which was quite funny.
So I do see them. They're in front of us, Jackler. Let's go to the island and see if we can find a keg or something.
I dropped a keg in the water too. There's one around the island somewhere close.
The island's behind us. And that sloop might be able to help us. So we could try going to the sloop and enlisting their assistance. There's always a compromise.
What's an interesting way to finish a court?
Oh, of course.
You gotta get a good blowing, baby.
I encountered some cheaters, Mr. John. I needed you. Did you get any video clips of it?
Yep.
South
I don't think
by
we're that far.
southeast, ever so
Maybe I don't
slightly.
even know.
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong direction, isn't it? Or is it? I don't know. I'm confused.
No, you're right. I'm going to the skull. You're good.
Okay.
That's it.
I was turned
You're
around because I
right.
thought it was behind us, but it's okay. Let's get these
Would you be able to
sails
take over
moved.
rowing here? Hello there, sloop. Long time no see. The galleon was very rude. They killed us.
Do you need a keg? There's like 3 over here.
That we do. They are They're coming back around, and that we do.
You want to take my sloop? You can't. Oh, I see you in the rowboat.
There we go.
There's 3 kegs over here.
Oh,
We're
awesome.
gonna do a nice little ka-chow.
We'll do a little bomb and run on them.
Yeah, I'll bring the sloop around for you.
Yeah, feel free to start shooting at them, and we'll see if we can hit them with kegs.
Is the galleon back already?
The galleon didn't sink. It's in the distance at the moment.
Okay.
No
we
approach.
Got a lot of distance to cover.
How's the weather you're burning? It is like 90 degrees out. It's been very hot.
They have fired someone over.
They gave us one hell of a hot box, I tell ya.
God, I cannot see a thing. It's probably an island in front of us.
We're gonna have to let our hearts guide us.
It's like the Titanic.
It's a shame we don't have any cannons facing their direction. That'd be very handy.
We're doing the exact same thing inside of each other. Perfect.
No, you're all inside of
Oh,
me.
that is it's a big boulder.
When did the justice system start using explosives? Well, these gentlemen refused to have a court with us, and they sunk our vessel. Thus, justice must be served. So, justice is using explosives, and they don't seem to see me. But unfortunately, I'm out of range, so
Nope, he
I just
didn't even
poured 'em.
touch us. As he should.
So close. There we go. Oh shit. Shit. They got guns.
Everything is fine. Everything is okay.
Shit.
Perfect.
I'm getting
This is
gangbanged.
why they pay me the big
God
bucks in the
damn.
filming school.
Now that's what I'm talking about. And you're gonna keep me
Way
safe
too
like
many
this. I gotta
people
go
on me.
get my dog out
You
Professor
sent the
before
clips
blood
and
is
clips?
dead.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Hold on.
Of course, I'll keep you safe.
Think you could not be on tomorrow so I can use cheats? Thank you. Unfortunately, I will be hunting you specifically tomorrow, so... Sorry, Chief.
Speaking of galleons.
Yeah, I'll take a look at them later. It seems like we're getting pretty close. Maybe. Take a look at
Yeah,
that.
there's a galleon to our right, a sloop to our left a little bit, and a fort of the Damned slowly coming up in front of us.
What do you mean a galleon to the
They're at
left?
the outpost, which is directly to our right. They just parked up at Sovereigns.
The one right next to us to the right?
Yep, the one
Oh,
directly
well,
next to us.
let me go talk to him.
Alright, do you want me to bring the boat around?
No, it's fine. I'll just swim over.
Alright.
I don't see anybody here, though.
They were there.
Maybe they sunk, 'cause I don't see anybody.
No, I still see them.
Are they on this island?
Yeah, they're at Sovereigns.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're alright. Prediction? Good idea. The last guys, we're just gonna put no, because I'm pretty sure they talked, and then we'll run one for these guys.
Oh, that was a keg in the water. That was 2 kegs in the water.
Man, the luck is not on our side, is it?
That's a shame.
Hello there,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
perfect.
How you
Swim
doing?
up to them and sharks stop me.
Greetings.
Oh,
Hello, Captain Snappers. Butterfly. What else we got here? Whole bunch of people. This person
Jackler,
that
are you
is
coming
emoting
back?
while
Oh,
moving.
you are, thank
Damn
God.
Mad Sam. How you doing? Now, would any of you happen to be using cheats by chance? Very important that I ask.
Oh, perfect. Okay, we're fine. We're clear.
What are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for cheats. I'm making sure you're not using any.
I'm on a console, so
That is good.
I can't even if I wanted to.
This is bad.
What about the rest of your crew? Also on console?
Oh, that's...
No.
That's,
Oh, that means you could potentially be cheaters. How about you? Mr. Snappers.
Trey.
He's a music man. Is he also a music man that likes to cheat?
He's always too AFK to know when he cheats.
Then what about you, Butterfly? Are you a disgusting cheater?
Nope. She's a saint.
You just say she's a sink? Like a kitchen sink?
No, a saint. Like a good
Oh,
person.
a saint. I see. Okay. I think you meant a sink. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get this written down. I'll make sure Rare knows you're playing fair and not using disgusting cheats.
Okay.
Alright. Well, you stay safe out there. I gotta get back to hunting.
There's a slip hole.
Godspeed.
Have a good one.
Cool. Cheeky little inspection.
Yeah, it's a sloop.
Yeah. We're taking a bit of damage, but it's okay.
Anyways, how we doing? I heard you ran into kegs.
No such thing. Don't know what they are.
Hypothetical kegs, perhaps.
Yeah, hypothetical maybe. But, you know. it is a good
One
so
profit point off that. Hell
I
yeah.
would never.
That's good profit
Or
right there.
directly rammed straight into a rock because I was downstairs repairing. That would never happen to me.
Perhaps the play is we keep our distance a bit and we just kind of light them up.
Yeah, we can do. I think the issue was more the fact that 2 of you shot over and we were left with 2 people. While
That
2
is
people
fair.
came up with kegs and we also got lit up with cannons, so that was... Also
That
a
is
minor
also
issue.
fair. I'm not sure what happened to our sloop friend. If I had to guess, he must have
I
sunk.
don't know. Yeah, I'm Prevents to take a wild shot in the dark.
Bit of a gander, dare I say.
Okay.
You have your light off and your fan on all the time? Yeah, that's fair. I have my light on, or not my light on, my fan on 24/7.
I got from that yoink. I did. That was just beautiful.
It gets very warm in my room in the summer.
Perfect timing.
Welcome back.
Hello, hello, hello.
That's if they're running away or if it's a different galleon.
It's
the same galleon.
It is the same galleon. They seem to be
They're going
shooting.
to the island.
They're ready for a good blowing.
Well, they shot
What's
the
that?
opposite side, so either they're fighting somebody or they're for some reason shooting at the island. Oh, I see. They're probably coming out to fight us, and they shot somebody on the island.
More than likely. Alright, we're gonna have left side cannons. I'm gonna turn us to the right here if you all want to get on the left.
Sounds good.
Cannons loaded.
Perfect.
Hello, Shark Legs. We're doing pretty good.
Raise the front sail. They're coming in hot on us, so we might as well just slow him down. Speaking of actually, I think they've stopped. I'd love to know though, because I can't see a thing. They have, okay, they're going to our left. It's
Gotta
on the
love
left
the
here.
fog.
Give us right side cannons again.
They are straight ahead of us. At the
Yeah,
moment.
drop front sail.
Alright. Any new
so try
cheaters?
and
No,
match them
not
here without
yet.
getting in the
We're just dealing with some
cannons.
goons that, were not complying with the inspection. / court hearing. Hurry up.
Keep an eye
What
on
if
the
I don't
water
want to
for
hurry up?
kegs.
What if I want to take longer
If anyone
to
comes up, try and harpoon out
deal
their
with
hands and
people?
just throw off the side of the boat.
That's my favorite trick on a Tuesday.
If one person does want to fire over, you can do. Try and
That I shall.
see if you can do anything over there.
Last I saw, there should be at least one.
It would appear they're going somewhere that is like the opposite way. They're pulling up their sails.
They're definitely trying a little something, I tell ya.
They're probably going to make us so. If one of them shot over to the island, then they're going to circle it around so one of them can keg us.
Probably.
I don't know if someone wants to go over to the island and check it out.
Oh, you're not to be that.
With a sword. Oh, it's Jack left in the mud.
Well, we are right by the island. So,
Yeah. Probably not the best place to be,
Yeah,
to be honest.
someone's on the island.
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby, blow, baby, blow.
God, my cannoneering is so bad.
Yep, backside, coming on our right side ladder. There's someone in the water.
I don't think they made it.
No, I see the big boy. Come here, baby. Baby,
Yeah,
won't you
yeah.
come
They
here?
got
Come
attacked.
here, baby. Yeah, why don't you blow at your little oar? I'll gladly blow with you, baby.
Alright,
Well, it
that's
would
one
appear
person
they
on the
are
island
being
down.
very, very distant. Shall we just leave this? I don't feel like
Your
constantly chasing these guys around.
We can try ramming them if you want. We've got a good angle to ram into them.
Oh, sure, why not? I'd say we can wrap this up, because I do need to wrap up my other streams, so... Going a little
Fair
bit too
enough,
long over time.
Drop middle sail and let's just hit into one.
Alright. That we shall.
The
Jack Lou, you
final
may want to come back.
hurrah! Yeah, gotta get that marinade.
Oh yeah.
Someone keep an eye on which way they're going. I don't want to overshoot them.
They are going to the left.
If they keep going straight, that's fine. But
Yeah,
if
looks
they
like
turn
they're
right
going
or anything,
straight.
let me know.
Straight now. They are gonna broadside us, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
They
We've
are.
turned
You
out,
got
we've
turned
not
to the
gone there
left a
much,
bit.
so-
Yep.
Yeah, I've got them.
They put down their middle
Change,
sail.
switch sails. Try and get sails in and go quickly.
I would hard left.
Yeah,
Probably.
I'm going left there.
Yeah,
You
they
pick up
kind
some
of have
speed if
like
we
a
get
perfect
sails in
angle
the
on us.
Favorite strategy. Maybe taking some water damage downstairs. I think we can hear it creaking a bit.
Boarding up.
On guard!
Cool, cool.
For democracy! Oh! I killed 3 of them. I killed 3 of them.
We're in
They have
perfect
1 guy
alignment now.
left.
If we can get these sails in wind, we can completely ram into them.
God, you
The
gentlemen
D-Master, they
smell
only have the
naughty.
middle one up.
I killed 3 of them. They're just now getting back, so. Prank them down. Thank you for the follow, Master Anonymous.
Start getting anywhere.
W board, thank you, thank you. How's the gentleman going? He's serving out justice. You found a silly bug in game? What's the silly
What
bug?
should I not doing? And instead, they're turning into us.
Wait for it.
I'm broken. Somebody grapple me. I'm broken. Somebody grapple me. I'm broken.
Quick, stand still.
I'm stuck grappling. It's not even. What the fuck? There we go.
There's one on. Oh, I'm dead. He's on the top of the ship.
Oh! Man, I can't believe I messed that up. Damn. You're in the ferry of the dam, but swimming around. That must be happening with a lot of people. Because we just had somebody in here earlier talking about that.
I didn't realise they were still on the boat I was repairing.
Yeah, we probably lost this, but we did some damage, and I'll take it. I'm proud of our work thus far. Is the door not gonna open? There it goes.
One of them is dead. We do have some skeleton visitors, unfortunately.
Ah, looks like we're doing good here.
Dang, I can't hit that angle.
2 dead.
Yeah, baby. A little bit of blue
That's
in
more
your
than good.
life. Ah. Yeah,
Oh, one's back.
burn, baby, burn. Well, go, I ate your fish.
Another one dead.
Good work, Jackler. Keeping us in good tippy-top shape. I'm very proud of you.
Come here, big boy. I've got some plans for you, baby. Why don't you get back down on your hands and knees, why didn't ya?
I may or may not put more fire on us. That is my bad.
Thank you for the save there, Belinda.
Any day, I've got ya.
Oh, they have no holes downstairs.
Somehow,
Well,
they have no
this
holes.
fire will start making them soon.
Eventually.
Yeah, with a really bad angle, we can't hit the bottom. A little awkward.
It'll be fine. In the wise words of Sun Tzu, patience is key.
You know what they say, a ram wrench a day.
Keeps the doctor away.
I've always the whale before the anchor. So we
I'm
don't
gonna
just
ram him, then instantly
Like
drop
the
it
follow
again.
screams.
Just to be annoying.
You're
I
trying to
like it
swim to
little
the shores of
ram.
gold? That is one long swim, Chief.
I don't think any of them will come back.
Yeah, they're probably crying. Ram wrench!
One of them.
Look at that beautiful ram wrench. Yeah, baby!
Oh. I got stun locked by like 2 of them. Damn.
You know what? Fuck yourself!
W Judge John, hell yeah. Hello Anonymous, welcome in.
And your office! I'm gonna blow a load all over your office! You're doing great, baby. Keep up the
You know
good
what'll
work up
make it
there.
even more chaotic? A couple of blow darts.
Oh yeah, blow darts would make it chaotic. And you should totally disguise yourself as me.
Oh, wow, what a glorious idea.
Alright. Have we put some cheeky holes in them?
Who's the target?
Oh. Somebody shot me. That's rude. Come here! Oh my god, why do I keep pulling out my... everything I don't want to pull out?
Where'd you go, Willie?
Right shot.
I'm coming for you, Willie.
No, Jack Lou! How could they do this to Jack Lou? Not Belinda too!
I got a little bit too hot.
I was just trying to make
Can they have been cooked a little bit?
Ooh, we've got a party in the underworld.
There's a party in the USA. Or in this case, a party in
Yeah,
the
party in the SCA.
Ultimate talk right here. They'll never know, guys. They'll never know. I blend right in.
It is sounding good. It is sounding hot, boys and girls. Come here, big boy. I just want to go ahead and just shoot you right in that big bull noggin.
Oh.
They could use some more holes, so you may want to shoot them up a little bit.
Yeah,
They have one
we're a
hole
little
at the
bit
bottom.
awkwardly close, and we can't aim that low. Let me see if I can get anything from him. Oh, look at this big boy over here. You're doing great, you little kinetic. Come here, baby. Don't you dare
Beautiful
touch
blended
Jack,
barrel.
you little
Thank you,
wart.
thank you. I'm very
Get
skilled
back down
with
on
my
your
barrel
knees.
tucking. I'll just make sure they don't repair
Let me
that
try to
one hole,
blast this boy.
and it'll be fine. Hello, main Wolfie. Welcome in. Also, I guess while I'm here, might as well promote the Discord in case anybody wants to join. Yeah, see, our issue is we're kind of all bad at naval combat, but we're good at hand-to-hand PvP. So that's like the only thing we can do to win.
Yeah, baby.
Truly, you hate to see it.
Never put your hands upon
Individual down there.
Judgy John and Digit. Oh, we're getting there, baby. How's it taste down there? You licking the floor, baby?
Tasting extra crisp.
They won't know, guys. They won't know.
Don't worry, I'll just start throwing
I
ocean
blend
water
in.
onto their boat.
There's nothing to see here.
Well, as soon as they reach middle deck, they're gonna rise
Yeah,
very
we're
quickly.
going down.
They're going downtown. Oh, that was my
There it
insults.
They're
They're going downtown. Alright. Justice has been served.
May the odds be never in your favor.
The potential cheaters and the very much guilty pirates have now been brought to justice.
If
God
only these
bless
sponsors,
the
this
seas.
wouldn't have happened. Nope.
Let us desecrate the corpse of their vessel.
It's a real
Just
party
add
now.
insult to injury.
Oh, they had a lot of stuff.
Party in the sea.
But they did have a lot of
No, you're the
stuff.
problem pissed.
A lot of supplies. My God, I've never seen more storage crates in my life.
Too bad that one guy who was like, I need help, isn't here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they never finished the fort either.
Oh my God.
They're definitely crying.
Oh!
Stool.
They got a
Now you just gotta
stool.
go hide yourself
I
over there
can
till they
power
come back and get 'em.
pose. Let's
Exactly.
go. Power pose.
No, yeah.
God damn, that is beautiful. Alright, well, I'm gonna wrap up my streams, and if you gentlemen want, we can, steal all these supplies and sell it, because why not?
Gosh, you know, that sounds
Say
absolutely
less.
delightful.
Insult to injury. Alright, well, thank you all for watching.
I'd
I'm
suggest
gonna
we
end the
finish
streams now.
fort too, but I feel like that might take a bit of a
Thank
time.
you for watching TikTok. Y'all have a good one. I'll be over on Twitch to raid another streamer if you want to
Tempting,
partake.
but let's just grab and go.
Quick smash and grab.
In the stream here for TikTok. See ya, TikTok. Thank you guys for watching. TikTok has been
Who knows, I
ended.
might come back
I'm
and,
not
like,
sure who we're gonna
go and
raid. I
settle
gotta
that
find
fort for a
somebody.
bit till one of them come back. By my lonesome, I'm not sure.
I will attempt to help them. Oh, let's see who's live. It's been a while since I raid this person. We might raid them. Yeah, I think we'll raid this person. It's been a hot minute and they're playing Sea of Thieves, so. To that I say, why not? Let's run it.
Well, there we go, that's everything.
Before disappearing, we do need to fill these up, and I think their barrels will be the perfect
Alright,
thing
and there are the raid messages.
Perfect.
We have a lot of raid messages.
Do we want to
So
go
if
to
anybody,
Reapers, or do we want to go
or
to
if anybody, if
Inferno?
you guys want to partake in the raid, feel free to just copy one of these messages, and
They're
we're
both
gonna
the same
spam it when
distance,
we
really,
do the
so-
raid.
I was
Thank
gonna
you all
say,
for
whenever
watching.
your heart
I appreciate
desires.
it. I know this isn't the usual, you know, like John anti-cheat
Might as well go Reapers then.
thing, but I wanted to try something new. I had fun with this, so. Yeah, let's go to Reapers.
Have we gotten everything from those barrels?
Let me see how
All
much
the
stuff's
ones
in the
that are
barrels.
right here are all empty and need filling.
These barrels have a lot of fruit. The rest are pretty much empty. So I'd say grab their fruit barrels. The rest we can leave. I mean, they do have a lot of wood as well, but yeah. Up to you if you think we have enough supplies to fill these.
I mean, oh shit, there's plenty of supplies to fill these, so I guess it's up to you all.
Alright. Well, I'll see you guys later, Twitch. I
When we're ready,
appreciate
then
y'all
we
for
can start
watching.
to raise anchor.
Take it easy. Make sure to show this person a lot of love. See ya.
Did they not have any wood?
You're supposed to be mad at me about the intro.
They may have run out towards the end.
God, I fucking hate people. Hi, Bug Sensei. How are
I'm
you?
not 100% sure.
What a time to come in. Hi, how are you?
Dear Jesus, they've got a crazy
Oh,
amount
I
of
was
wood.
not
If we can
muted.
turn the ship, we can put
You're
their
still
wood
not
barrel
Why am I not
on the front
muted?
of the boat.
How are
and then
you?
we can just
go.
How was your
Can get
stream?
it
I hope
real
it
good.
was a lot less salty.
Hello.